Hey there, Silvertongue Devil here, back on Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. You can't play this game, only I can play this game now. A great idea to play this game and show it off when nobody else can. So we are going to be looking at the Anabasis, or Operation Anabasis once again. Probably the hardest mode there is going. And yeah, probably the closest to the opener and the kind of theme of the TV show, in that we're constantly on the run with a pre-made fleet. Do you wish to proceed? No. I was experimenting earlier. Badly. So, basically, we have to escape across space. So this isn't the events around Battlestar Galactica, but it's a mode that is similar to it that predates what happened in the, what I now, if I remember rightly, is the second Cylon War. So, I have a triple Pegasus team ready for tonight, and since it's just me, Von, and Poise, well, that's all three of our ships named then, isn't it? Just need to do that and do that and do that so that it doesn't turn off. Perfect. And then when we inevitably fail, we will name some other people. So, don't know if I want torpedoes. Oh, that's a lot of firepower very quickly. Does allow us to react to threats. You know what? Let's try torpedoes. Okay, so in command of this one, our lead vessel. Now we can't rename the vessels in this mode, but there are a bunch of names that we can pick from. So we'll have the where's the rotten crotch? It's just not here. I shall have the Swathsburg then, because S Silver Swathsburg. Von shall have, hello Mr. Vega, how are we doing? Right, you're just a tiny bit late. Oh, I think Von had the Valkyrie last time, so you can be in the next fleet, Mr. Vega. Hello, Fee. Same with you. You can be in the next fleet. And then Poise. Poise can have Poises. Poise, I think I had you as the Prometheus last time. Yeah, Prometheus. So Poise in the Prometheus, Von in the Valkyrie, and me in the Swartberg. So we're going with a different approach tonight. We're going with top-of-the-line fighters, assault raptors, which I'll show you what they do later, and torpedoes. And just in case anybody doesn't know what we are all in, these are the equivalent of, if you've watched, it's actually in both series, the new and the old. These are the Pegasus class. These are the Mercury class battle stars, which is what the Pegasus is, which is the bigger, meaner, nastier version of the Galactica. So, yeah. Good luck, everybody. I don't think we're all going to survive. All of this has happened before, but not three Pegasuses stacked on top of each other with top-of-the-line Mark 7 Vipers, hopefully. So we're able to put out a... fair enough. There is... I mean, like, we'll do a smaller, more varied... Well, no, never more varied fleet. I don't do varied fleets. I like the way things are when I just take the same things over and over again to exemplify the tactics and firepower that we can get out of these vessels. We'll move those a little bit further forward. Now, as I'm starting to recognize with this game, the first couple of jumps that we get are almost like free jumps. So just in case you're thinking like, oh right, I know Battlestar Galactica, but what the fuck's this game? So this is a WeGo system, which is a very nice homage of turn-based and real-time strategy. I can't control these ships directly, as in, you know, in real time, but I can order them to move and then end the turn, and then the turn plays out in glorious captured motion, which I've always loved turn-based systems of this ilk, although there's not many. And the reason being is because you get to see what your ships are doing from turn to turn. You get that glorious cinematic, and you actually get to pay attention to what's going on and how it's going on, because you're not having to do the, you know, 100 clicks per second that is required from most modern real-time strategy games. It's not that I can't play those, it's just what I find from real-time strategy is your head is so down and in the game that you're not appreciating what's actually happening in the battle. So this mode is we are on the run.
On it, Commander.
And I'm going to keep everything. We have got 8 turns until Cylon reinforcements turn up. We've got 2 turns until we can get the hell out of here. I didn't see that. Shit. It's one of the things I because we could have turned them away. It's one of the things I absolutely hate about this mode. So, as we're going through, like the Battlestar Galactica story kind of is, we're picking up other parts, like civilians, evacuees, nothing with any firepower on it, and, you know, bolting them onto our fleet. I did not see this. I hate this game when it does this. This is only extra points for us, and also if you lose them, lines like, oh shit, we didn't even get chance to register all the civilians on board. How are we going to let the families know? You know, like feel-good phrases like that. But I think we're going to be all right. We've only got 1 turn. And then on top of, you know, being able to see and appreciate what you're doing, I feel like I have a better grasp of the tactical situation with this style of mode. And then if you have a particularly good battle, which I'm hoping to get to tonight, is the game has like a cinematic mode where it stitches it all together for you. So, we don't need to repair and resupply anywhere, so we might as well have this one. Cool, everybody's ready to FTL the fuck out of here, let's go!
Missiles
Hopefully
incoming.
we duck out of the way of those torpedoes. Good. At the moment, these are just radar blips or DRADUS contacts, but those are the Cylons. We're not in range of them, so we can't see them, and vice versa. That matters for things like missile lock. But just, like, bear in mind, fucking nothing just happened there. And I fucking love this element about the game, and it obviously looks better when you've got a glorious battle going on. And it's got that whole, again, I talk about it every time I play it, it's got that whole zoom in, zoom out, and that slight shake and wobble that is very new series of Battlestar Galactica. Very cool. Oh, let me find some torpedoes. But they fucking missed. Torpedoes are obviously unguided munitions, so it doesn't matter if they can see us or not. They don't require a lock. They just guesstimate. There you go. Nice little replay if jump 1 survived. So we've survived the first jump. We've got 10 more of those to make. This looks easy, doesn't it? Looks ever so easy. Ever so easy. What it also does as well is, well, there is multiple campaigns within this game to play, skirmish modes. You can play as the Cylons, but not in a story or a proper campaign ilk. You'll see that that little transport vessel that we picked up is now with us. I think they look quite phallus shaped. So yeah, you ever hear me talking about micro penises in this game, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, we're going to try and keep our civilian lot here behind, hopefully, amazing flak coverage from these guys. And as we play, you'll see we've gained some salvage. Known coordinates, basically the time it takes for us to FTL the fuck out of here, goes down because of this place that we've jumped to. And also Cylon processing power is down. That's their power management systems. They've got less to play with, so they can't throw it out and overclock their systems to extremes, which can be a massive pain in the ass. So same again, everybody. Same again.
Understood.
Now this one, again, we can get out of here before their reinforcements show up. They may fire some nasty at us. Now let's see. Is there any... No, there's not. It's just seeing if there's any civilian vessels that we need to protect that they haven't told me I need to protect, because that's always fun. Does it matter if they blow up? No, not really, but it does go towards our score. Yes, there is a score at the end of this. No, I've never done very well in it. So awesome a looking game. I will be keen to see just how well this actually runs on the Steam machine, which is on the way now. Hopefully, the Steam frame, not that I've ordered one yet, but hopefully the Steam frame won't be too far behind. But I suppose this is the other... We've talked about the Steam machine on the channel previously, mainly not on this one. On the VR side of things, the kind of games that I like are not on the cutting edge of graphics cards and visual fidelity. And I mean, this one's a nice looking game, but it's old, so quite old computers should be able to handle it even in ultra, which is what I have it on at the moment. And again, it's another reason why I think the Steam machine's going to suit me down to the ground. I don't care for graphics. If it's all on low, brilliant. But if the frame rate is smooth, the gameplay is smooth, and the gameplay is good, I don't need fancy graphics. Although I do like the graphics in this one. So yes, I know we're almost 2 FTLs deep and we haven't even fired a shot. Let's boost along a little. And whilst we're boosting, there is no penalty for us throwing up a flak wall, which gives me the ability to show it off. Keep those there, just in case they do fire anything. We have a flak wall up and running. So I've got the ability to deploy flak. It basically takes up a lot of the either of the broadside specific guns, so I won't be able to fire using them at other things, but it then massively increases their rate of fire, adds explosive shells, and throws up a nice flak field, which we will deal with munitions, and fighters get chewed up by them as well. So we'll get that set off and end turn there, and you can see we've got a lovely little flak field now. Now, because we're boosting and a lot of our power is pushed towards navigation and engines, this is quite a pathetic flak field, but it will stop a fair bit if I come out of boost mode, which, I mean, these things aren't known for their speed, but if I put us into a defensive posture and have that flak field up now, you'll see that flak field get much bigger and much denser. And the kicker is, if we didn't have the flak field up, we might have been able to take some of these out on the way in. Let's see if we can get some shots off on things. Now, this is the problem that we have here, is the enemy are getting close to what I like to call in this game, making us. Once an enemy has made us, we go from this to an actual model, so they know what's there. I mean, it's AI, they know what's there already anyway. But they have made us, they can see us, which then means that everything in their fleet and everything that comes in as reinforcements can get a lock on and fire at us. And Cylon tactics are missiles, right? But they're missiles followed cunningly by missiles and more missiles and missiles and missiles. And they just basically do everything in ridiculously large numbers, including fighter swarming as well. So we've got some Battlestar artillery is not what we want to be using to take out these. Oh, look, they're turning away. They don't want to go into the flak field. Good, not idiots. So, although one of them went into the flak field and has been destroyed, and that one is getting absolutely smashed as well. The little jump status indicates here that we are ready to go. Everybody is ready to go. Time to go. No, we probably, I know we're being, the toasters like to hack in this game a lot as well. Don't worry, I'm gaming the system at the moment. Last time we played this, I was trying to kill things at the start. Don't need to. Don't need to. The first two jumps are basically for free. This next jump, though, reinforcements will come in before we're ready to leave. So now we will be deploying the full firepower of this fully armed and operational battle fleet. Fire at will, Commander. Right. So we have repair and resupply. I did take a little bit of damage, so let's get that repaired. These screens come up occasionally. I read somewhere earlier on today that there's a 50% chance of getting the repair and resupply. Repair allows us to repair armor and hull damage. Resupply allows us to re-up on munitions like missiles and torpedoes and shit. And also allows us to repair and restock on fighter squadrons that may have been lost. Now, this time, yeah, we're going to have to be a little more aggressive. Because if my memory serves, I mean, this is what we're all here for, isn't it? Taking damage. Stupid thing, can't see. Now, you're probably also wondering, why do I stack? Well, it's easily the best formation in this game. It means that all of our ships are not only very easy to control, but maneuver together and can support each other mutually with firepower. We do sacrifice a little bit of fire, and we do make a very big target, but I think the pros outweigh the cons to stacking. I think. Now, I've pushed up a little bit because the closer we are to the enemy... didn't even see that. Oh, look, another little micro penis wanting to come and play.
So say we all.
Cool. Right, we want to get our civilian fleet right about there. We want to launch all squadrons. And we want to get this guy coming in nice and fast. We also want to make sure he is bobbing up and down to make sure it doesn't get torpedoes. Yeah, stacking, one of the big things with stacking is, you know how I put that flak barrage down? I don't need to use it on all of the ships to get coverage for the formation. In this formation, I can actually have just the middle ship doing flak, and then the other ships can put their full firepower out onto offensive shooting as opposed to defensive shooting. But this fleet is not about what it's capable of doing in its offensive and defensive modes. It's about having overwhelming fighter power. Like overwhelming fighter power. So we have top of the line fighters. These are the Mark 7s, which I haven't been able to show off before. You can see a kind of image of what a Mark 7s look like. The higher the mark with these as well, with Vipers, because they're all Vipers, but they're just higher marks. The more swept back the rear is, the higher the mark. If they're like quite flat and stubby, that's probably the Mark 1s. Little bit of a cant, probably the Mark 2s. Big cant, those Mark 7s. 3, 4, 5, Mark 6. What happened to them? I don't know. Obviously didn't make the fucking cut, did they? So we're going to send all of our squadrons off. We have also got some Raptors in there as well, which are normally boarding vessels, but these ones have been outfitted for capital ship destruction and support. Let us split our fighters up a bit. We don't need everybody going after everything. In fact, actually, no, let's get a bit of a fucking fight ball here. So we've got 9 squadrons. Each squadron has 100 fighters in it.
Understood.
So there are currently 90 of our Colonial Vipers going out. We're going to try and pick up them. Move them. Ooh.
Understood.
Come on now. Move them in support a little bit. Move this back here. We haven't been made yet. They're not close enough. So you don't need to worry about putting flak fire out, but we will do soon. In the meantime, so one of the other things that we're able to do as well is we're able to adjust our posture. And going into a defensive or offensive or neutral posture affects a lot of things. I won't go into too much details. But as a general rule, if you're getting hammered, a defensive posture is good because of damage reduction. If you are trying to hammer them and then not in range of you, the attack posture can make your weapons longer ranged and more potent. And then the normal posture is usually pretty good for a balance of everything. So that should be good there. We've got this little fighter group going to go and get the civvies. Oh, here come the torpedoes. So, yeah, we're going to eat that. Or someone's going to eat that. Oh, good. It's the civilians. Yay. Shit. Good. That was my own fault for not doing that sooner. Catastrophe already. Excellent. Now, we have got these guys. Now, not only are they able to paint targets, I don't need to paint it with multiple. You only get the benefit from one, but it keeps them fighting this. They also have micro munitions. A salvo from that will probably finish it. Hopefully, my Mark 7s will catch this up in time before it identifies it. If the Cylons identify this, there is going to be a whole world of hurt coming in on the civilian transport. Let me tell you that. And this is pretty fucked. He's going to get a bit more banged up. There's nothing I can do about it. Perfect. Cool. Colonial freight is almost fucked then. Cool. Looks like they got away before missiles could be fired. We've identified that one. And we've identified that one. Now, I don't know what's been made. But the thing is, at the moment, it doesn't look like any of these things have guided munitions. They're all unguided. So we need to take them out nice and fast. They're reloading. Yep, that should do. Now, hopefully, be able to repair that. But that was, yeah, that thing's been absolutely skinned alive. It's great.
On it, Commander.
So if we don't get a repair place to go to, we're fucked. I mean, it's, you know, it's just the jury rigging vessel. Good old fighter support. Where are you guys going? Hey, we want to be trying to take out as much of this as possible, but we also have to remember that we need our fighters on board before we jump away. Strange, I know. Very strange. If you want to see a example of me not doing that, the last stream that we did this mode in, I managed to jump out without any of my fighter support. I actually know why as well, and it wasn't the game's fault. It was because I selected my capital ships to move them and not realised I'd selected all the fighters that were very close and are going to dock. And by putting a movement order, didn't do anything, but putting a focus fire order on was basically like, oh, you know how you're almost in the hangar bay? No, go and attack something. That's why we lost our entire fighter wing last time. So, but, you know, mistakes will be made before completion is a thing. It's out of range. We can't paint targets, but we do want to send these guys back in.
Subsystem is back online.
Now, ideally, we can do a lot of damage to all of this, start heading back home, and that's nice to see. So their reinforcements have came in a lot further away from us, which is nice. Hello, Shanti. Hello, Weebs. I love having it when it's coming in my... I feel like I can be on top of chat. But having a look at a screen, so difficult. First world problems, everybody. Right, let's get the missiles off on that one. And let's get these guys to focus fire on that one. And we'll do paint target, okay. Paint target, okay. And paint target, can we get the last one? Yes, we can. So these just basically give a bonus to accuracy. I don't think it affects fighters, but I do it anyway. You can see the little lines. Plus, it looks cool-ish in the replay. Oh, there was some great missile shots there. Yeah, good job. Good job. But it'll look good in the replay. So once the reinforcements start coming in, they start coming in thick and fast. Now, ideally, what we want to do here, let's send these guys back to their ships. We're actually really close, so I think we'll be okay. We'll get that to finish off that. Hopefully the fighters will sweep round and do this. We could, just to make sure, fire off. Are we in offensive mode? Hopefully so. Basically, I want to try and kill them very quickly. The more... I don't think it matters actually with these. Let me have a look. Yeah, so they're just a standard munition salvo size. Putting it up to 4. If it got that munition salvo size up to 120%, we would fire an extra torpedo per salvo. And salvos obviously take time. Obviously, salvos take time to reload. Let's launch a few torpedoes off the tube. The civilian vessels are coming in.
So say we all.
Nicely. Oh, you did take some damage. Let's get that repaired. You can only repair subsystems. There is no damage to be repaired. The other thing to note as well, each ship has an armor-plated value on every side, as well as top and bottom. And then once you're through that, you get into the juicy hull, which then does subsystem damage. And we don't like subsystem damage, because that's when things start going wrong. Torpedoes away. Hopefully this thing's moving slow enough that it just gets absolutely wrecked. Perfect. Everybody home for tea and biscuits. and then we'll go and watch the
Recalling
replay.
squadron.
And again, even not a lot happened there. I sent
So
some
say we
fighters
all.
out. Everybody fucked around a bit, you know. Some
Yes,
kills
sir.
were made. Some torpedoes may have slammed into some civilian. I don't know. Who's at the bottom here? Who was supposed to be body blocking? Which Mercury is that? Oh, it was Poise's Battlestar that was supposed to be body blocking the civilians. You know, like, Poise has got this massive armored fucking Mercury-class Battlestar, yet, oh, I'll just slightly move out the way so the torpedoes hit the civvies. Ha ha ha. Sounds just like a Poise thing to
Yes,
do,
Commander.
doesn't it? Right, let's recall. We're ready to jump out of here, but we haven't recalled
Understood.
our fighters yet. They are on the way, though. So if we wait for that turn to finish. And then providing I don't issue any counter orders, all of that should get in as we jump away. There's only a little bit left, and they've already, you can see if I zoom in, you can see that they've already started their landing procedures. The big ship represents the entire squadron. So, in this circumstance, we should be okay. And there will be no fighters left behind, just like the title says. I'll put these guys into defensive formation and make it so that they're not traveling very far. There we go there. And then we'll FTL out of here. Now, normally, things within the battle, like the first half of a turn, will take effect before the FTL jump completes. We want to be gaining extra salvage. That's good. All fighters accounted for, and we out. We out. Lovely. So our civilian, our squishy underbelly grows a little bigger. Great. Let's have a look at that replay. So again, not a lot happened during this battle, but I don't know, man. I think these look great. I lose sound if I do that. I'll just stay in the shot. Just move out of the way. Is that out of the way? No, that's fine. Oh, the camera will follow me. There's no point. I'll just stay here. Those shots from just behind the fighter can't get enough of them. So, yep, excellent maneuvers there, Poise. She's not called Caprica. Caprica's the name of the planet. Who are you thinking of? I don't remember what her name is. The woman in the red dress. I don't even know. I can't remember her name. Yeah, Caprica's the name of the planet. I don't think she's called Caprica as well. That would be very confusing. Here come the reinforcements. But no, Caprica's nips are not in this. Old Gaius Balthazar is not going to be fucking any girls in red dresses. Imaginary girls in red dresses. Or real ones, for that matter, either. I would have loved a campaign where I got to play as the old school Balthazar in this. By your command. And then fighters back home for tea and biscuits. Like, look at that. It looks so good. We didn't do anything. Didn't do anything. And then everyone just, yep, face through the ship. Look. We're gone. And it's like we were never there, and the Cylons are just left hanging. Lovely. Yeah, it looks like they didn't put as much love, care, and attention into the models for the later ships as they did with some of the older ones. The older ones, you can see the ships flying back into the shuttle base. The Pegasus, not so much in the replay. Not so much. So, as I said, rest assured, this is going to get much harder.
As soon as they find us again.
Right, we are probably going to have to do same again here. We add another space penis. I don't know, is it just me? Like, you know, thin shaft, bulbous head. There's definitely, you know, a large engine compartment at the back there. Very penisy. Right. Let's go up. That worked out quite nicely last time. The further we get our firepower up, the more they can support the fighters, and the quicker we'll be able to recall everything. So what we're going to be here, in comparison to what I've done previously, is we're going to try and use the power that we have of these fleets to punch out all of this quite quickly and then retreat. Kind of hit and run, but with a tanky aspect.
On it, Commander.
You know the tactic. We've done it before. You know. It's one of the things I loved about the PC version of this, because I played it on console for a very long time, and you weren't able to group and issue group commands, and it just, I mean, it was still great, but it made the game an absolute fucking nightmare.
Yes, Commander.
Right, launch all fighters. One of the things that we do have the ability to, but I am loath to do it, is our Colonial freighter, this big un here, has the ability to jury-rig systems, but I believe that is the reason why one of our ships previously didn't jump out at the same time as everybody else's. I cannot afford for that to happen. I also cannot afford to forget to tell them to get off of whoever they are jury-rigging. All jury-rigging does is add some extra stats to a given system. It is quite a powerful ability, and we do have it infinitely, but yeah. Potentially losing a ship on the jump and not getting it back. I believe it takes so many times and there's a chance that they might catch up with your fleet. That's what happened last time when we had the Chris's Conquistador came in about jump 7 and came in late and heroically sacrificed itself. It was great. It was absolutely great. Let's try and keep these behind. Let's cancel that. I didn't pick that.
Understood.
Who's across there? Let us assign targets. Try and get as much damage done on these
Squadron
guys
target
as
is
we
confirmed.
can before they get within Drados range and make us. We'll also be deploying flak, but we have to wait. When our fighters are on their attack line, if we put flak, they'll fly straight fucking through it. No fucking hot dog fighters in these compliments.
Trigger
Not at
zone
all.
detected.
Hopefully those fighters are clear. Yes, they are. There's a massive minefield there and here as well, so we need to be a little careful. Then what we're going to see about doing is we're going to put everyone to an attack posture. We are then going to take our Von's ship is going to go into a defensive posture. She is going to be providing our flak coverage, which should give us decent coverage across the entire formation, allowing me and Poise to focus our fire on anything that gets into range. So this formation basically allows us to maximize our firepower whilst also maintaining a flak field. And I like it. I think it's a good idea.
So say we all.
We're only... Hey, don't worry, Vaughn. There's plenty of time. Plenty of time left. It was, yeah, it was as well. It was either this or I was going to play that Space Scum game, but I think until the game is, like, properly out and I can get a proper campaign going, I think we've seen everything that we need to see of that.
IFF confirms unit.
I mean, it is a
hostile.
pathetic amount of flak, but it's better than nothing. Okay, we do not need flak fields up. None of these guys... God, so these are some of their more... So you know how I said we're just going to go in and punch through them? That's what they're doing. That's what the Revenants are very good at. What that does mean is we do not need a flak field up. So let's cancel... Did I put flak fields up for everybody? That was a pathetic flak field. Cool, right. Right. Everybody on... offensive. Let's see if we can punch some holes in these guys. So let's go that one there. Let's paint target for you and paint target on you and paint target on you, and then all of these dudes fire your munitions at that. The Battlestars will probably destroy this because they've crushed its front armor and are already starting to smash its engineering section. The lower its engineering section goes, the more damage it takes. So these guys' weak points is very much the front. I don't think we're going to need fighter support on this one. We've got missiles going on that one, so we'll use fighters to weaken that one a little. Off we go. Down she goes.
Trigger zone detected.
Oh, Bond's still got a flak field up. I swear I told her to turn it off. Back. There we go. It's all flat. So we are all about firepower at the moment. If damage is dealt to us, it will result in us taking more damage, which is unfortunate. But it's the life we chose. They're doing a great job of tearing that apart. Focus that guy down. We also want to try and bring
On it, Commander.
Guys down a little. We need to be hyper aware of that minefield, though. Let's not go into the minefield, everybody. I don't like it. We'll go there and should be able to slide around. Everybody do the same. There. So we're coming back down and around and kind of sliding through space. Let's make sure our civilian flotilla is really far away from this engagement. Now, one of the things that these guys are not good at is detecting. So we have probably still not been made yet. Goes down another, and then everybody's concentrating on that one, which is great. Down she goes. Lovely stuff. Now, if we recall then,
Commander.
and we will get the fighters to defend this location, we'll then move
Yes, sir.
these guys here and put them into normal.
So say
Also,
we
just
all.
so we can make up a little distance. And
Yes, sir.
well, we've beaten their reinforcements. Their reinforcements are coming in next turn, though. So let's see what they do. And these guys are close enough that they should be able to get in this turn. Well, that Colonial Freighter took a little bit more damage there. I didn't see that. And they're probably going to take more damage now. Yeah, that's probably dead. Oh, good. Oh, good. Who was in charge of the Colonial Freighter? That can be Vega. Vega was in charge of the Colonial Freighter. Right. But it isn't just the worry of the Colonial Freighter. Everything's going to get torn to bits. Now, the things that have just jumped in, or one of them I know, this is the Cylons counter to us trying to counter what they do. They mass fighters, so we've got decent numbers, but superior fighters. This is guns upon guns upon guns for taking out fighters, and it's very effective. Very annoying. But we're going to have to try and deal with it, and hopefully our fighters are pretty maneuverable, so they won't take much damage. I don't think that Colonial freight is going to last very long. Let's see if we can torpedo the hell out of this. We might get it quick enough. I doubt it.
Yes, Commander.
And let's also ask our guys to focus fire on that. It would be better for the Battlestars to take out this, and then we'll use our fighter support on that. I guarantee you they're focusing down. Yeah, of course they are.
Ship down. Come on, we can do better than this.
Oh, shut up.
Take these people home, not drag them through hell with us.
I'll drag chat through hell anyways, and things I like. Right, so we have definitely been made, which means that if these things do have missile launchers, they're going to start firing from all the way back there. And they're probably going to have to go after the civilian vessels. So we need to do some fleet maneuverage. Yeah. Now, if we can kill everything that's danger close at the moment and not absolutely destroy it. Oh, we can't yet. How long have we got? 2 turns. If we can destroy this and then get all of our fighters back in, we'll be alright. There is the possibility that some of the civilians may get caught in the crossfire here, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's take these guys high, because I know the... What are they called? I always call them cestices, but it's Cerastices. Cerastices? Yeah, Cerastices. I always call them crestices. They're like the fucking spiky knuckles that Roman gladiators have. That's what I thought they were named after. That would be a very apt name, but apparently not. So, right. Let them have the good news, everybody. Please stop shooting the civilians. Down she goes. Here comes that missile swarm that I was saying about. Now, I reckon, and there's more coming in a minute. Or not. Yes. There's always more. Always more. And they're right up and behind us as well. We need to get the fighter coverage in now. If we could, yeah, just turn everybody.
Understood.
We're going to need a turn. That's not good. That's not good.
Understood.
Let's put them in defensive. Hopefully, yeah, these missiles are almost going to be on top of us and we haven't got time to jump right now.
Missiles incoming!
Stop it, stop it, stop it! You are ruining my escape! Fuck! Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Right, we've recovered our fighters. Time to get the fuck out of here.
Yes,
And
Commander.
hopefully, we'll zip out just before those things come in. Enable resupply and supply. That's good.
Missiles
I mean, it was a colonial flight. Come on, go, man, jump now! Don't take all the missiles, then jump. Jesus. And the problem is, you don't always get repair stations, and even if you do, you don't have enough salvage to repair everything all the time. So the more damage we're taking in these scenarios, we slowly get nipped away at until we get to the final jump and we've just got nothing left. How great.
Watch your
You'll also occasionally as well, if you're having a look on the side of the ships, you'll actually see the name emblazoned across the side of the ship. The camera angle doesn't get it right all the time. Sometimes it literally just points the camera into space. There you go, that's that firepower I was talking about. There goes the Mark 7's smashing face on that thing. Fighter support is incredibly important in this, and fighter superiority, as you can see, they're like absolutely hammering capital ships because they've got nothing to defend themselves against all of this. I will say, just as a little prelude as well, we're going to experiment with nuclear weaponry in the next run, if this one doesn't take the full 4 hours. Nukes are great, but you only get one, and they're fucking expensive to replace. Oh, everybody should probably look away now. There's no war crimes going on here. No war crimes at all. So that's a nasty class of ship that they've now got access to. That's a nasty class of ship they have them installed. Oh, good. Yeah, have some base stars. Why not? Those were the ones that jumped right on top of us. Brilliant. Proper old school base stars. The old school and the newer ones are in this as well. So you got the ones that are like a collection of triangles, and then you've got the proper base stars as well. Yeah, it's a good job we got out of there when we did, because we were about to get fucking swarmed. So, yeah, jump 4 complete, everybody. Well done. We're all still here. We are all still here. No civilians have been lost up until this point. That colonial freighter, well, it didn't have any civilians on it. It was mainly servitors, workers. Surprisingly, the Minotaur run that we did last time, I really enjoyed that one. We might do that again if I've got enough people, if I've got enough heads in the chat to name. Right, so minus 20% salvage, we gain 16. We can only repair, not restock, which is unfortunate, but we do need it. 69 to repair. We've got a decent amount of salvage though. So this is basically, over time, this is going to get worse and worse and worse. So the other thing to note as well is I'm not able to move in. It is quite risky. If we lose all of this, I mean, this ship's very important, not because of what it can do, but for the fact that if I lose that, we lose the ability to resupply from that point on. We'll still be able to repair, but we won't be able to resupply. And that's because of the character that's on there. Same as the one that's on my ship. If we lose my ship, we'll lose the ability to repair the fleet, but we'll still be able to resupply. Story beats, basically. Resource scarcity. Now, I'm trying to be more aggressive in this than I'm used to. How many have we got? So we've got 11 turns, 5 until reinforcements. The weakness with what we're doing is our main fleet is very powerful. We are basically leaving the civilians high and dry at all times. But I don't know about you, chat, but none of these civilian vessels have a name. Are they even really people at this point? If they die, who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? My points total cares.
So say we all.
That's about it. Right. Now, I'm not going to launch all fighters to begin with, because we... Oh no, we've been fully repaired. Interesting. Or maybe we just didn't take enough damage. So, okay, I am going to launch all fighters in that circumstance. Betraying is such a harsh terminology. Boys. Oh yeah, look, they are. So you can see that they're damaged. but they haven't lost any fighters yet. So that's not too bad. As we start losing fighters, if we leave the fighter wings on board their ships docked in the hangar bays, they will repair over time. But it doesn't look like they do any, much, if any, repairing
Squadron target is confirmed.
per jump, which would make sense. This mode is about sticking with what you have and attrition, but there is a roguelike element to this, which very much appeals to me. Let's get the civvies back here. If we can keep the civvies, we want the civvies to be close enough so that, or in line with this to benefit from the flak, just in case these guys launch torpedoes, but far enough away that they don't get made when the engagement happens here, and then they won't have massive amounts of missiles fired at them, which is always good when it comes to civilians. We'll go those two. Then we'll go... We might as well go defensive stance, just in case they do launch anything at us. Another one of the problems with this is, as I said, we create a big target. All of those shots fired were actually at the fighters. Some of them will impact on us and do us damage, I believe. Although it looks like we lucked out a little bit there, but it would only be little bits and pieces. Plus, we're in defensive posture as well, so we've got a healthy amount of damage reduction. Now, are we in range at maximum? No. So there's no point us having a attack posture at the moment, because we wouldn't be able to shoot at anything. So we'll keep it in defensive, and we'll bring up flak fields for all. And that means if they do let us have the good news, we'll be fine. Now, we want the fighters going after the fighters. Let's have our assaults going after this one. Let's keep the civilian stuff.
Yes, sir.
On the plane.
Yes, Commander.
But far enough away that they don't get detected.
Yes, Commander.
And then as we start pushing these guys back.
IFF confirms unit is hostile.
Well, what have you got? You've got guided missiles. So as long as we don't get made here, he isn't a problem. And I don't think anything's close enough yet. So we'll go full attack posture. Cancel all flak. We will focus fire on this dude. We will also get these guys to laser paint it and fire munitions. And we'll get the fighters to go after this dude. That should be all she wrote for that guy in fairly sharp order. This is all on the premise that we haven't been made. I don't think that's close enough. I know that where that thing's overclocked, it's got a range of detection of about 10,000 MTU, MU units, whatever. Space kilometers. Cool. Down in quick order, down in quick order, down in quick order. I love that firepower. Now, one of the other cool things with this game, we're only playing it in normal mode, and I will regularly get my ass handed to me in this mode. But you also get more points the lesser fleet you bring to the initial engagement. There is a challenge out there where you just take one Battlestar Galactica out and, you know, see if you can complete it. Maybe we'll do that. I mean, I don't know how you would even start doing that. One of the things that I could do, which is a very staple tactic within this game, is run. run away, let the fighters deal with everything, and then bring all the fighters back and then FTL out. That does work, but the problem that you find is you then end up sticking around in these quadrants a lot longer than you need to, waiting for your fighters to limp home, or you leave without them, or you run out of space. We can see, or you might be able to see on screen, a very thin line. That is our area of operation. If we go out of that, our ships get penalties. So it's one of the reasons why the mode's so hard. The campaign, the tactics that I use in it, do kind of trivialize the combat, but it's still very satisfying. It's still very cool. Are we in range there? No, we're not. Cool. Let's let everybody else handle it and throw up a flak barrage whilst we're at it. You guys head in for that.
Understood.
It's not going to be dead by the time you get there. And you guys go and tell me what that is. And blast it to smithereens whilst you're at it. Actually, you will stray into range, won't you? Actually, no, you won't. Okay. Black's up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, we'll do this instead. If you have a flak field up when you fire your munitions, it will destroy your munitions. I mean, it makes sense. I've seen it in other games where it doesn't do that. This guy's slow enough moving, and if we launch torpedoes, it should hit the front. And if it does, we should be able to take that out in one glorious torpedo salvo. And can you guys paint? No, you can't. Can you fire munitions? No, you can't. Yeah, go on, go and
target is
support.
confirmed.
Off we go.
IFF confirms unit is hostile.
Okay, they all did fire. Good. Might be enough. Wasn't enough. Oh, good. Reinforcements have arrived right behind us as well. So this is where we'll get to find out whether we've been made or not. If missiles start flying in. I think... Right. So one of the things I do plan on doing, I know the MO of the channel at the moment is you guys get named-ish, well, with this game anyway, and get to be part of the games. I will be potentially expanding that, because with the Steam machine, I can then... I'd be silly not to be embracing the console experience. And I do have some games that would be worth having a look at on the old Steam machine. Are you... Oh, you're dead? You are dead. Good. Go after that then.
Squadron
Can
target
we
is
fire
confirmed.
munitions as well? No, out of range. Of course you are. Can we paint? No. Brilliant. Right, you guys should be able to kill that in one pass, and then they'll sweep around and finish that off. This thing has what exactly? Homing cluster mines. Brilliant. These sound delightful.
Understood.
Nothing is in range, even at maximum, so we may as well go defensive, and we may as well put up some flak. Let's keep these guys moving. And just in case these guys have got torpedoes, which they probably have, we'll do that,
Understood.
and we'll go up. Moving up and down on the planes is a good way to get rid of, out of the torpedo barrages. Nope, they've made something, I don't know what. And I don't know how. Oh! Oh, look! There's a base star there. Great. So you remember those civilian vessels that we had? So this is the problem with playing it this way in this fleet composition. I haven't got the level of coverage that I need to... All of what Poise just said, yes. Right, cancel flak, focus fire on the base star, hopefully take it down before it blows us to fucking smeg. Right, fire munitions, they're not reloaded. Could really do with that fighter support to come and help us. We need to get them back in the fight. Select target. Because it's not going to be base stars never come in ones. Tell you that for nothing. And there is a hell of a lot of fighter support. They have 1, 2, 3 wings of fighters. They've got raiders, which are the ones that board, and they've got heavy raiders, which are the ones that do boarding actions. Thankfully, we've got a fairly good complement of marines on our Mercuries, and war drivers are the ones that will attempt to jam us, and raiders are just your standard ones. Thankfully, base stars, these ones anyway, aren't all that on firepower. They do have some, but they're mainly about munitions, i.e. these ones have got guided missiles and torpedoes. And they just fucking stay in the fight forever.
Yes,
although, 3 Mercuries focus firing them down. And do we need to go aggressive? Let's go normal and try and... fuck it. Who am I kidding? We're going aggressive. I need to take this thing out fast. If we can blast it fast, their wings won't even get a chance to... oh, good.
Incoming.
Yeah, torpedoes. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, base star's down before it could even launch anything, which is nice. Oh, here's some more. Good. Yeah, good. Oh, dear. Right, how many turns till we can FTL? 4. Right, fighter support is on the way. We are about to eat a bunch of missiles and other things coming in behind us as well. The civilians might actually get clear of this. We shall see. There might be some sort of rule coming into there where they can't launch fighters the turn they come in, perhaps. We can mitigate some of this damage by going into defensive, setting up a flak field, and continuing to move in that kind of way. Is anything damaged? Didn't take that much. It was all concentrated on Poise's shit. You know, the one that gets civilians slaughtered for nothing. No good reason. 4 turns. Do we keep the fighters out doing what they're doing to try and take some pressure off? Or do we get them back aboard now? Questions, answers. Oh, we could. I know they're not great for it, but we could go defend location here in an attempt to try and take out some of those missiles, and then use our fighters in an attempt to try and take out the things that are snaking up behind us. Whilst we zip away. Flag
Missiles
field
incoming.
up. We're being hacked. They got some.
Missiles incoming.
They got some. Okay. We need to keep that flak field up.
Yes,
Because it
Commander.
should chew these raiders to bits. Don't quite know where those raiders came from. Probably one of these two. Can I don't even know if they'll fire behind or not. Fire munitions at that. I think they'll fire out of like a rear port. I guess when we end up doing a load of friendly fire, we'll find out.
Yes, sir.
Any takers on who's going down first? Boys is looking pretty beat up there. Pretty beat up. Me and Von, however, are in very good condition. Very good, Nick. Very good, Nick. Okay, go.
Civilian
Tell you
ship
what,
is taking
they've
damage.
not done a bad job. They're taking some of those out. I mean, barely any. Oh, there you go. They all went backwards. Perfect. We... Ready to fucking jump. 2 turns. 2 turns. Right? Couple of scratches. That's all it is. The war drivers, though. Cool. Flee for your lives. Let's try one of those. What did we say in 2 turns? Right. All wings return.
Recalling squadron.
Handsomely now.
Understood.
Cool. Anything in range of these on our way out? No target lock. No. Okay, I'd like to take this out. If I drop the flak field, we'll just eat damage from its thing. So this is one of those scenarios where we go to offensive. We take the middle ship, which is Von, put that in defensive. Cancel, and then tell everybody to focus fire on that. So what that'll do, instead of having a huge flak field, we'll just have Von, but her flak field, because I've put her into defensive mode, should be big and comely enough to be able to intercept all munitions that this guy's about to fire, and it may even destroy that raider squadron before it can dock, which would be nice. Yeah, I think that transport might have had it. Cool. Let's just double check that these guys are coming home.
Squadron. Civilian ship is being attacked.
Harsh language and feather dusters.
Civilian mark is dark.
Not perfect.
I don't think I even got
Civilian
their
mark is dead. I don't even
Who
think
their
I got their
families are back
manifest
home.
and who their families are back home. Who cares? I mean, I do, genuinely. It's a lot of points we just lost there. Right, okay, run.
On it, Commander.
What are you like? You're almost down. I can't. No, I can't do that. I can't. I'd love to jackknife the Battlestars, but the problem with doing that is it will put the flak right into their flight path, and I don't think they'll avoid it. I don't know, we are quite slow. Right? We're not on the edge of extinction. That's a couple of Cylon Wars away. We've got time. I will use humanity as currency. It's fine. It's fine. Right, hopefully these guys get in without being chewed apart by our flak. And then everybody can go home for tea and biscuits. Kill that one.
Civilian ship is being attacked.
Cool, they all made it in. Ish. Here comes the missile salvo. Okay, might have lost another civilian vessel. But it's fine, because we can jump now.
Understood.
Into defensive mode. Flak fields up for all. Push it out onto the left. It's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. Where are we going? +2 FTL or +4 processing power. Let's go. I'd rather have a longer FTL cooldown. More processing power for the toasters means that they can start doing silly things, like detecting us from really long ranges, and I hate it. So we'll go with that one.
Missiles incoming.
Well, congratulations, everybody. We've managed to shed ourselves of that civilian deadweight. Oh, God, there was 3 base stars left. This should make quite an interesting replay. Editing! Editing! It's all me. There was the Prometheus. Look, that was Poise's ship. See the little bit on the front there. There goes our flak field up. Fight is getting absolutely torn apart by ours. That was the worst missile salvo view imaginable. But we heard it. There goes the torpedoes. Straight into that dude. Those ones as well, they're like upgraded versions of the littler ones, but they can also do short FTL like bounds and yeah, just when you think you're keeping everything far enough away to stop being made, they just jump in and then yeah, everything can fire missiles at you. What are we supposed to do against this level of hate? Oh look, they're going after the transports. Look how we tried to stop that happening. And then this was the turn just before we FTL'd out of here. I wish more games did this. There's a lot. There are games out there. There's I played it on the channel before. There's Knights in tight spaces, and there's also Fights in tight spaces. Two incredibly good games that are turn-based, and then you can watch the replay at the end. I'd like to think that, like, the replay sometimes looks okay, but it looks like a turn-based replay. Whereas, I don't know, man. I think these look absolutely glorious. Absolutely glorious. Even when not a lot happens. It is down to whether my editing skills are on point at the time. Hands-free editing. Right, did we hit a repair place? So the longer this goes on,
Another transport
or
ready
at least
to
we've got
evacuate.
repairs. The
Those
longer
people have
the
hide in there.
where is it though? So yeah, civilians have evacuated. The Anabasis adds 12,608 more civilians to its cause. The transport warily edges close to the battlefield. So that there means that there is a civvy vessel out here somewhere, but with it being so micro-y and penisy, I can't see it, so I can't effectively deploy. That it over there? I can't effectively deploy to defend it. So, I mean, who am I kidding? I wasn't going to defend it in the first place. Right. Oh, it's enable repair and resupply. So we can... That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Oh, no. Repairs online, resupply offline. And the resupply is offline because... Oh, I wonder if that's what the Colonial Freight is tied to. I thought it was her. I thought it was the Celestra. Ah, be fine. Repair the fleet. Good. Cool. We're in... I mean, I've been in worse shambles. The machinists are happy to help, but do not abandon their tools when the Cylons eventually come. We need more salvage. So this is jump... Oh, good. We're right on top of them. So we have got a decent amount of repairs there.
Yes, Commander.
Where is it? Oh, good. Yeah. How was I supposed to fucking know? Bastard thing. Right. Okay. Maybe take cover around that somewhere, I guess. And then break for us. How am I supposed to fucking make sure that that doesn't die? They're closer to it than I am. And I can't possibly get fighters in enough numbers there to stop that being destroyed. It's a lost cause, chat. It's a lost cause. What would be great would be what I've been at kind of
Yes, sir.
asking the Void War dev to do for me. How am I gonna... Where is it? There? No. Oh, I can't. I mean, come on. I'll have to do it that way then. Won't I have to do it that way? Yeah, it's a bit of an oversight as far as UI is concerned. I mean, it is kind of my own fault, but... Fuck! Come on. I don't... Right, okay, we'll do that then, and we'll do that. There we go. You go there. Now, ideally... I mean, they're all in a good state of repair, actually. Yeah, fine. I'd love to rest, but we can't.
Launching Raptors.
Launch everything. I don't know what I'm going to do with you, Penis, but... Yeah, you're probably dead. Now, for those of you who see me play this before, as we progress, I will try some different compositions of fleets. I'm not what you would call a chalker. I am a cheeser. I'm not about putting a fleet composition together that would make sense or would be within the rules or the codex or what have you. I'm about doing what is best and easiest for me to manage. Not in everything, but in this, definitely.
Understood.
You guys go for that. You guys go
Squadron
for
target
that.
is confirmed.
Are we in range? Can we get some firepower out here without getting our asses handed to us? Can't put flak up yet because the fighters are going to move through that at this rate, which is unfortunate. Let's see if we can focus down something. Probably that one. I think we're going to get made. Oh. What? Ah, you fucking penis. Good job it warned me of that. Lower. There we go. Now, you need to sneak. Sneak. Fact. If I send it towards here, I guarantee you they'll jump something in here. If I send it away here, they'll go after it with aplomb. So, you're kind of fucked either way. Can't see him getting very
Fighter squadron is taking fire. IFF confirms unit
Oh,
is
good.
hostile.
They're going for the tanky approach again. Fire munitions at you. I would imagine we have been made. Hello, Dread. I imagine we have been made. Paint that target. We need to go after you. Fire munitions at you. You're going to die from the fighters, and then hopefully they'll go on to tackle that. And then the torpedoes are going that way. Then we want to be sliding away. Cool. Good. And good. Good. What about you? Right, you guys are going to have to take care of that.
Yes, Commander.
So don't want to send my fighters anywhere fucking near it, if I can help it. Although the fighters are doing well. They've taken a little bit of damage, but we haven't had any... I don't think we've had any losses yet. What would that be? 10 fighters, 60 HP, so that's 6 HP per fighter. So when they get to the kind of 54... Oh, actually, no, that one's lost some fighters. Right. Ah, well. Can't be crying over all the spilt milk. We need to take you out. We could do with doing something to you as well.
Understood.
And paint that one. And you paint that one. You paint that one so it goes down quick. And as I said, the painting you'll see, let me show you just that one. Cancel. Focus fire. Base accuracy 83, range -10, size difference we get a +10, focus bonus +8. So it's not much, but every little really does help with the different weapons. And here's something that even I didn't pick up on previously. The focus bonus is different for different weapons. So it's a +8 to our point defenses, but a +15 to our Battlestar artillery, which is huge. Heap big damaging. Heap big damaging. Let's try and... We want to be lower than them as well, if we can help it. Cool. That should go down in fairly quick order. Good. It's looking good. Now then, are anybody... So the other thing as well to note, so time we bring this one back. If, as long as they have at least 1 HP and they dock with the capital ship, we can start repairing them. If we lose them, they're gone. We don't get them back. And they're not repairing either at all or much between each jump. Have you got missiles left? You have. Ah, but you're out of range. Select. Kill this. Oh, there's another one there. Okay. That. You guys go after... In fact, just... Yeah, you guys go
Yes,
after
sir.
that. You guys paint that one and go after him. You guys focus fire on that one. And it's a shame that this ended when it did, game-wise. Something that I always thought would have been great in this that they never added was the veterancy of ships and being able to have your own commanding officers during this mode, and it was never expanded on, which, yeah, different commanding officers for different fleets can have massive effects on how they work and their performance. So that would have been nice, but never made it into the game, unfortunately. Good, Battlestar artillery doing the job. What's
Hostile
coming?
unit identified.
Oh, I forgot about the penis. Oh, yeah. Right, cool, yeah. Oh, thanks. Nice, yeah. That's a base star. Right on fucking top of us. I hate this game. I fucking hate this game. Right, you don't do a lot in the ways of damage, but you have got a lot of fucking squadrons. So this one is even worse. Scorpions, heavy raiders. Scorpions are basically mobile turrets. Raiders are your normal raiders. Heavy raiders are your boarders. So that one's not actually the threat. It's the stuff that it carries that is. We should be able to take that out in one salvo. And
Yes,
we
sir.
might be able to focus that down, potentially. We also need to take out these two. It would be nice to get that. I feel like we have to
Squadron target is
go
confirmed.
back here. Right, that's not out of range anymore. That's worth firing at. Cool. Good. Okay. I wasn't paying attention to this, but that's a good tactic. Flee! What about you? How are you doing? he's still going.
Yes, sir.
Extra penis added to the fleet. So hopefully these torpedoes do enough. No, didn't take it out of the fight, but we got that one before it could launch fighters. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. This one's been absolute... Oh no, we got him. We got him. Look at that. So a lot of that was down to probably Battlestar artillery. Let's see if... Now, we have got fighters here. I want the fighters to concentrate on this. If this thing gets a chance to launch fighters, our fighters will be able to tidy that up, hopefully. Let's focus in on this dude. And let's focus in on that dude.
Civilian ship is taking damage.
Ow. What? Where?
How am I supposed to get these fracking people to fracking Caprica with so many fracking toasters coming at me? Frack!
Turns out we're not adding a micro penis to the fleet. It literally got fucking destroyed. Where's its remains? I think that's part of it. Oh yeah, look, see, you can see the little people clinging on to for dear life on this bit of space salvage whilst they suffer the effects of decompression. Or is it? Oh no, it's that there. There we go. Perfect. Like any good civilian vessel, it's moving in chunks. Right, we need to... She might have... Hey, she's a bit frustrated. Right, we're out of munitions. Oh no, we're not out of munitions. We might be able to finish that with these guys. Good. And right, you definitely need to go home now. So we want to issue an attack order on that.
Squadron target
and then
is
tell
confirmed.
that one to go
Understood.
home. And then these guys focus down on that. We got munitions reloaded? No, we have not. And then we want to try and take these out in such a manner that we don't go anywhere near that, but I can't see it happening. So, good luck, everybody. Cool, that's all of their Crastuses done. So now is as good a time as any. We've got 5 turns left. Let's bring these guys home. Oh, I see what you're doing, pricks. There's me thinking, oh yeah, they don't want to come into the broadside of our battle. No, they're going straight after the civilian ships. I hate you, Cylons. I really do. What's our armor looking like? Actually, in pretty good fucking shape, as it happens. But we want to turn away from all of that nonsense. So let's do it in that
Yes,
kind
Commander.
of manner. And let's bring our... it doesn't make enough odds. We are getting a little bit of a turning circle, but then we're out of range. I think we're going to be out of range anyway. Oh, well. Come on. Turn. You guys go after that. You guys
Yes,
recall.
Commander.
You guys also
Understood.
recall. And we'll try and get some turns in where we're actually repairing. We definitely need to take out that one. We can take that one up, tidy up the fighters, and get the fuck out of here. I'll be very happy. Right, all fighters, return to
Recalling
base.
squadron.
All of you guys, return
Understood.
to base. We'll stay on the attack posture at the moment, because that'll be what will finish that off. Just
Recalling
double
squadron.
checking that everybody's
Yes,
actually
Commander.
going to return. That keeps the Celestra alive 4 turns till jump, another 6 turns until reinforcements. So whatever's coming here, that's their lot until we're ready to jump. But we haven't got fighter support anymore. It's all in the bays. Now, if I can afford to put myself into a defensive stance, we will repair at a... wow. At a ridiculously high rate. I didn't realise these guys have quite as good a hands as that, actually. What's their evasion? It must be pretty good up until this point. Oh, plus 20, yeah. So the evasions. The different stats on the ships affect how good the fighters are in their damage taking and such. Let's see if we can get a turn. Actually, hang on. Let's put this into attack mode. What's the difference in repair rate? 140. So it's, yeah, that's substantial. So it's either do damage to these as they're on their approach, but there's no guarantee that they'll get close enough. Or we can have a bit of a best of both worlds. We'll focus in on that one, and we will fire munitions. Now, because we're in a defensive stance, this salvo won't have as many shots in it, but that is the least of our problems at the moment. At least we're outputting damage once we're getting some repairs done on our fighters that are hopefully going to get in the bays now. They haven't fired any missiles up until this point, so I'd say this is another wing of Cestus's, although they have completely outmaneuvered my torpedo shooting abilities. Brilliant. Torpedo's very much a close range weapon. I can only target the blips. There's nothing more I can do with that. Cancel target, and we could, to try and up our firepower a little bit. You know what? I think we'll flatten all 3 of them before they get close enough. So let's just keep repairing.
Yes, Commander.
You to here. Note as well, because these are not detected, we can't see what they are, and we also fire at a lower rate of accuracy as well, although we're getting decent hits there. Fuck me, that's taking a lot of firepower. That's a base star, I think. If I was, and it is worth our time to do this, if I was to bring one person to a defensive posture, we'll be able to at least see what that is and possibly detect the other one as well. While still putting a decent amount of firepower. It can't be a base star. They managed to fucking dodge out of the way. It is. God, that was taking some hellish.
Hostile unit identified.
They're all Cestus. Not Cestus. Not Cestus. Cerastus. Cerastus. Thankfully, the weaponry on this is numerous in its shots, but doesn't do a lot to capital ships. We want to put this one on its arse quick sharp, and we are ready to get the fuck out of here. If we stay around another turn, oh, we've already stayed around enough. Enable R&R at 150% cost. Or -2 to our FTL cooldown. I don't think we've got much in the ways of scrap at the moment. Yeah, we'll be fine. Get out of here.
Reloading. Target acquisition is through. Give me manual controls now.
Yeah, don't you forget it. Skinned him to within an inch of his life. That should be a decent But if I'm doing other things, you won't hear the sound effects. Damn. Woeful first torpedo thing. It's going to be quite good when that fucking base star just jumps in on top of us and gets absolutely mullered. There it is. Oh, is that one of them? Oh, no, that one got fucking totaled as well. And these aren't even the big battles. You can see where, like, our Mercuries are getting pretty beaten up as well. They haven't taken a lot of damage, but there's definitely a lot of scarring starting to show. Also, congratulations, everybody. I think we've lost all civilians that have joined us so far, with more to lose. Good. We got a decent amount of repairing done then as well, so... In they go, look. That's... You missed the launch chute, you fucking idiots. Those guys like that. That was shit, mate. Just fucking dodged listily to the left. Torpedoes were no match. Yeah. Regular Thursday. Regular Thursday. It's one of the things, if I can possibly get Grizzon playing this and get him to a decent level on it, you could watch me take him out as the Cylons. Wouldn't that be amazing? Pick what you like. So the Cylons are very powerful in player hands on this. But again, it's only a skirmish mode, which is then akin to a sandbox mode, which... I need an objective, man. I need something to do. Something. Get from here to here, and there's some mechanics in between. Not just, you have this, battle! It's not enough. I mean, I have played it a few times, and it is good. You can make some big fights. And I think the 7-ship cap rule is off for the multiplayer as well. Which would be nice. Right, what jump are we on?
Tell salvage crews to double time. Toasters will be on us any moment.
Right. Relentless pursuit. The first wave is here. Others will not be far behind. These are known coordinates, so we'll be able to jump out quicker. Oh, good. No civilians. We've got a little bit of salvage coming together, so we could possibly put in for a repair. You guys go there. So this means that we're going to come in. They're going to be here straight away, and their first lot of reinforcements are also going to come in with them. Probably. Cool. What are our fighters looking like? So we actually lost a wing of fighters in that last one, but all the rest of them managed to repair. I don't quite know how, but yeah, cheers for that.
Yes, sir.
Oh, it's because of you again. There. Cool. Let's see if we can get a turn of repairs in before we launch. 12 turns till FTL.
Helena! I'm sorry.
What? It didn't even... Cool, well, no repairs for us anymore. It didn't even give me the warning message. This game. Fucking civvies. Bastards. Right, cool. That's probably done a catastrophic amount of damage to the bottom of... I'm going to have to go back now and check. It didn't come up with the war. I didn't just click through it, did I? I might have clicked through it. Fuck's sake. Fucking game. Right, let's go there and there. Now, I should have paid attention to who was moving where. I think that one is going to be a decent target. We will launch fighters, go aggressive posture. Right, cool. Well, we don't need to worry about civvies anymore. It was shit like that that used to happen in the game before they put that screen in. Obviously, it still happens from time to time. What's our range looking like? You'll also see as well, these are the ranges for the broadsides. This top thing is for our ventral guns, and then this bottom one here is obviously for the bottom ones as well. We want to be staying as low as possible to present as much firepower to the Cylons as possible, whilst denying them as much of their firepower as possible. Let's focus in on that closest one. Don't think it's going to make it to us though. Have we launched all fighters? Let's launch all fighters. Yeah, those are moving quite slowly, so these are probably base stars, hence why we're getting easy hits on them. This is what torpedoes are great for. We want to... Now, a lot of the time, you'll see this behavior where they come in and turn away, because this is probably their equivalent of a scouting vessel, a nemesis, and it's probably got close enough to make us, which then means its job's done and it doesn't want to get blasted, which is fair enough. Our fighters are in very good shape now. Let's take out their fighters and let's send somebody after that just in case it hasn't done its job. Gonna boost away a little. Here come the missiles. That's fine. Turn's almost over, so we can get a flak field up to deal with that. Even though that is probably a nemesis, we still want to take it out because it then means that we're not being continually pounded with missiles, which then means that we don't have to keep our flak field up at all times. Right side, okay. Is anything going to be in range? Let's get boosting off. No, it's not, so we might as well go defensive posture. We'll keep coming low. Yes, Faye. Yes. And I've also managed to kill one of the Agathon sisters without even realizing. I did it by accident. Took a massive chunk out of the bottom of Von's Valkyrie. Right, they're going after that. They're going after that. Should be okay. So the fact that we're having missiles sent after us means we have been made, which means that anything that comes in is going to be shooting missiles at us, which means we kind of need to keep up with the old flak fields at all times now when it's coming in. Oh, good. So now we're going to have to split our flak fields to make sure that we don't get fucking battered. Who's in the middle? No, you need to keep your flak field on. Good. Cancel and apply flak field to the right. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Don't think it was me. I mean, by all means, somebody go back and see if I pressed the button that says, one of your ships is going to crash into another. Do you want to proceed? I'm pretty sure it didn't say that. Pretty sure it didn't say that. Right, fire munitions at this guy. Plus, paint him also. This is a problem. This is a big problem. Right, we have flak fields on both sides, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Okay, that's working. That's working. Problem with this is it really hampers the amount of firepower that we're putting out there. So we're just getting battered and not returning. Our fighters are obviously out there giving everything the good news. It's always me. Isn't it just? And those guys take care of that. Yes, they do. Let's get these guys to go deep on you. Let's get you guys to finish that one off, and then they should go after that. That blast that you're seeing out there, that if memory serves, will be one of the Cylon. Oh fuck! They're firing nukes. Shit. Okay. Now I think memory serves. A flak field. Did we actually take much there? Oh, they've fucking escalated then, haven't they? Did we actually take much in the ways of damage there? No, we didn't. So our flak field was wide enough to cover the nuclear payload, which is good. Focus fire on that dude. No, you're still going. You're still going. It's still good. It's still good. Why is this not dead? They've got an Argos. Right, so this ship is quite unique. It's like a full-on configuration of triangles, as you can see. That this is almost like a character ship. And what they do is they don't have any guns. They just have lots and lots of nasty things like torpedoes, nuclear weaponry, and if we don't destroy them quick sharp, they keep on. They've basically got they've got the ability to manufacture and fabricate munitions that are normally expended on firing on board. So the longer this fight goes on, the more fucking nukes are going to be shot at us, which isn't great. You're going to die if I don't get you out of there. So let's move that squadron to... Actually, let's order everyone to go after you first. And let's get that... Right, they're all going after the right person. Cancel that. You and you and you go after this. Put that on its ass. You move to here so that you don't get fucking zapped by that flak barrage. You guys need to do something about this, but they are not the guys for that job. So, and that's not a threat though. Okay, well you're going to have to make a start then, aren't you? Going to have to make a start. Paint that and fucking harass it. And if you can take out his armory, that'd be great, but probably not. Yeah, resupplying. Fuck off. Fucking game. And of course, we're now kind of pinned. We've got to keep flak coverage up because, oh, that's a second nuke coming in. We've got to keep our flak coverage up, which stops us being able to pour damage out. Right, that's enough from this side, so that's good. Ow, ow, ow. So now we can drop all of that flak and actually go on the offensive a little. Try and start taking some of this out. We want to. That's on... Oh, no, it's not on Death's Door. Take that out first. Right, that's good. This flak's going to disappear now. So you can head back home. Oh, God, they've got two! No, why two? That's not fair. I've always got one more. Right, you guys go after that. You guys laser paint it. we are going to be better off. You know what? We're going to be better off trying to fight this side and fuck those things off and just try and deal with what they have. That thing's not a threat, really. So let's bring all of our fighter support. How long we got? 5 turns. Let's bring all of our fighter support onto that, and then remember to recall that one. And let's see what firepower we put out on this on the port. Oh good, more torpedoes. But we've got time to put the flag field up. Did that guy land? Yes, he did. So we can get... We'll get everybody to put flak up on the left-hand side whilst we fight the good fight on the right-hand side. Some of these torpedoes may get through, but if we don't start putting damage out on this, we're just going to get battered. And I don't like it. I thought I told you guys... Ooh. Oh, no, we do need to take that out. So this is a Hydra. Those, I was saying earlier, those big area of effect things that you're seeing occasionally, that's the Hydras allowing these to overclock their systems. Overclocking systems allows them to shunt more power into things that allow them to do silly things like, oh, I don't know, have a nuke every turn. So that can go. And paint it and fire munitions at it, then you can come home. Cool. So that should do most of those torpedoes. No, it's got them all. Good, good. You out. Why aren't you firing? Why aren't you firing? That's a bad angle. That's a bad angle. Okay. Need to turn to here to be able to put the flak barrage in the way of this oncoming torpedo salvo. I also need to come to here to be able to put some firepower on these guys. Problems, problems, problems. Cool, right, we've got that done. Everybody fucking go. We might as well keep the flag field up on that side. It might stop, so it didn't stop anything. Cool. Good shooting, toasters, you pricks. Right, cancel that. Focus that guy down. Is it even in range? No, in which case, defensive stance. We've got 2 turns before we can FTL the fuck out of here. You will see that we have been... I've been battered. And so's Von. Oh, good. Oh, good. And there's still 2 more jumps to go after this one. Yep. Someone's gonna die. Call. And... Black. Cancelled. Right. We do want to get all of our fighters in, but... If I tell a couple to defend at this location... No. Let's try and take this guy out and get everybody home. Now, I can get my fighters to try and take some of that out, but they're not great at taking torpedoes out, although these guys are fast and accurate. So let's tell them to defend that location and see how they do. Any fucking danger of getting in range? On the fringes. And... fire off off a salvo, because this guy's been moving very slowly, so he's probably a base star. They got a lot of them there. Good job, fighters. Well done. Oh, you were just a fucking Hydra. That was a waste. Oh, dear. Oh, good. More. Oh, good. More. And nukes incoming as well. Brilliant. Right, so let's go that, this, here, there. Keep you guys on defend location, but let's keep it super close. We're ready to jump, but I don't think we can get our fighters on board before this nuke closes in. Although, it'd be funny if we don't. So, they don't all have to go. Right, let's think about this. Let's go you, and you. My slowest craft, the Assault Raptors, you guys get in. Everybody else defend at location. Sure. Hopefully we can get the best of all worlds here. Okay, that stopped a lot of it. Oh, the nukes are slow enough. Cool, right. Everybody on board. Quickly now. Handsomely now. This is going to be cutting it very fucking fine. Very fucking fine. Shit. No, it's too slow. It's too slow. It couldn't possibly. It couldn't possibly. Come on, everybody, get in, get in, get in, get in. Right. Yes. And then defensive. Black field up on the left-hand side. Good. FTL. The fuck out of here. No advanced signet information. -1 reinforcement, plus 19% cooldown. I mean, we might get repairs there. I fucking doubt it. Ha! No nukes for you, and there's still more incoming as well. Absolutely terrible behavior. Oh man, if I'd have nuke. What a fucking great opener. Von didn't even fucking notice, I might add. Was that some fucking gnat landing gently on the back of my hull?
Firing solution is online.
Never watch enough of these replays. When I'm playing the campaign, it's just mission, 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 mission. But I don't know, it's always really good. More often than not, anyway. I said I would take myself out the bottom left. Even more cinematic. But every time I do that, we lose the sound on the game. So, yeah. Michael Bay movie. Jeez. Ah!
Adjusting shot by 0.15. Fire!
Fighters run home. And again, if I was using proper fleet maneuvers, the the cameras can look even better again because there's a lot more angles, and it does seem to have a tendency to look from one ship to another, be it the enemy to yours or yours to the enemy or your own to your own. So I think it looks fitting. And this game's 10 years old, I think. And this one as well, I keep having a look at the new Battlestar Galactica game, Shattered Ass or Shattered something, Shattered Hope, Shattered something or other. And in comparison, it just looks like a fucking mobile game, it really does. Ah, missed. Yeah, keep firing, we're gone. We're gone, mate. I mean, he doesn't care, they make torpedoes for fucking breakfast. Cool. There you go. Just for you in your comment there, boys. Toasters is a derogatory term used for Cylons. Just in case people didn't know that. Poise hasn't lost it. He is talking to Toasters. That's something that I completely forgot about as well. And again, we'll have a look out on the old Steam machine. Is I will see about getting that Star Trek Voyager game. I think that would be quite a good one to stream. I don't know if anyone's modded it yet, so I can rename the crew, but I thought that'd be quite funny. We definitely have Bon as our Janeway. Definitely. Definitely. I'll obviously be... Yeah, I'll be Chakotay. Obviously. And then, you know, Bon can fucking be in charge, and then it'll be her fault when I get us all killed. Yeah. The year of hell will turn into about fucking 10 on my playthrough, let me tell you. Right, let's try and stay really far away. Oh good, civilians evacuated. Anabasis adds 915 more civilians to its cores. Corrupted data, there is no information available about coming jumps. Brilliant. Respite, the Raptor crews enjoy the luxury of extra time, so that just gets us a little bit of extra salvage. There, I can see it, look. I can see it. Now, we can make use of this, so we're going to try to, because there's going to be a fuck ton of them, and we are heavily damaged. They seem to be between where we are and where I want to get to. Now, there's multiple kinds of space anomalies. These asteroid dust fields, or what have you, debris fields. They don't do damage to ships, but they do stop most munitions. Well, there you go. Interferes with turrets and guided munition targeting. It also, I think it stops missiles as well. They impact on the dust and particles and blow up. This one over here interferes with turrets and guided munitions and damages subsystems and squadrons. So, yeah, very, you know, it's your standard Star Trek-y kind of maneuver where you go into something that's dangerous for you, but more dangerous for them. But, yeah, for now, right, let's get our repair on. Did we actually lose any squadrons then? No. No, what I'm looking at here, these are our launch bays. As long as they are showing the number out of the number, it doesn't mean they're fully repaired, but it does mean that, you know, they've got their full complement, so they're putting out maximum damage. Let's put that there. And as far as you're concerned, as long as you don't get pursued, you might be safe. Over here, maybe? The problem that I find with these, though, because of how the inertia in space works and the maneuver and a lot of keeping them in these things is very fucking difficult. We could sit behind the asteroid, and that would then mean that they can't fire at this, but yeah, that's only going to last for so long. Right, cool. Turn one out of the way. This is jump 9, so next jump is our last jump home. Oh boy. No, let's carry on repairing. We're not in a rush. I mean, we are in a rush. 12 and 4. Yeah, see, it's all well and good hiding in this, but they're like, nope, nope. No penises must exist in human space. Yeah, quantum leap. Very good. Very good, boys. Very good. Yeah, Quantum Leap was what I used to watch. That was the other one that I used to watch whilst watching the older Battlestar Galacticas. Quantum Leap, Battlestar Galactica, Buck Rogers. That was another one. Biddy, 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 biddy. Brilliant. That was Buck Rogers, wasn't it? Yeah, probably. Cool. We're getting to the point where we have to launch fighters, otherwise look what they're doing. Oh yeah, let's not go for the Mercury class Battlestar Galacticas. Let's go and fuck the penis ship. Yeah, back when telly was great. I imagine those would be things that like you and Von, Atham, Grizzin, you would have watched all this. I know there were American shows, but they were definitely on BBC. I remember it was my biggest... Again, don't blame me, I was young. My biggest problem with the new Battlestar Galactica is I was like, Starbuck? A girl? But Sakov did a really good job, I think. She was a great Starbuck. Right, we've got to get moving. Yep, of course, now they launch for fighters. Let's try and save this, but I don't see it. Yeah, they're pushing us. Oh, God. Cool. Yep, you guys go after that. As long as they don't make it, it'll be fine, but I don't think we can get to that in time. Yeah. I mean, I am seeing a plan formulating. They seem to be very interested in going after this. So... if I can get it over here. I don't think it's going to be able to survive. But we can use this cat as a distraction. Something like that, yes. All blurs into one, doesn't it? Like, yeah, go on, get the fucking ring to the top of Mount Doom, Harry Potter. Get the sorting hat for Gollum. Gollum. All fucking blurs into one big fuck off fantasy or sci-fi mess. Oh dear, that's not good. What are you? Oh, they're heavy raiders. That's good. That is good. Cool. So these are transport vessels. They have no offensive capabilities. So we do that there. Are they going to get it in time before it gets made? Probably not. I don't think they're fast enough. If I'd have launched them earlier, but then we wouldn't have got all these juicy repairs. They're almost like a fully functioning squadron. See? I'm sure that didn't come up last time. At least one of your ships will collide. Is there an asteroid there? There is an asteroid there. Oh, would you look at that? We go here, even if they do make us, they'll launch all of their stuff at it. And it'll hit all of this rock. All of this space rock, which is good news for us. Watch it still fucking blow up now. That'd be amazing. Who needs civilians? Oh, so that should be the heavy raider dealt with. Good. Oh, good. More. But they do have to cross this nebula, which will fuck their subsystems. Oh, no. They've FTL'd straight into the nebula. That's good. This is good. Fire munitions at that. Also, paint it. And fire some munitions to it. See if we can... Because it might turn. It shouldn't, but it might turn. Ooh. Okay. So they're going to board that. I don't think we can kill that if they board in time. Don't know. Never seen them try to board. Are these all heavy raiders? No, that's a prototype squadron. Right. 1, 2, 3. Take out that one. 1, 2, 3. Take out that one. 1, 2. Try and take out that before it lands. I'm hoping they can blow it off the hull, but I think it'll end up putting its payload. Oh, for fuck's sake, man! Like I am used to that message. That's why it really annoys me that I lost that thingy earlier. Right, so you've been made, but they can't get a target lock on you at the moment with all of this goodness. So as long as we stay in here, it won't get blasted. Right, boarded.
Boarders down the hall. I need covering fire.
Yeah, it's destroyed most of the boarding party. And there is a complement of Marines on board as well. That's nice. Oh, that's another one. Okay. Kill this and... What's going on there? You guys kill... Yeah, make me go through absolutely everything. Oh, fuck off. Oh, is it not letting me target it? Okay, so because it's landed, we can't target it, which is unfortunate. So we'll have to get that one. And then after they've killed that, they should go after the other one. Oh, right. I see why. We're almost there. We're almost at Caprica Booba, don't worry. I can't even see. Zero. Oh, I thought you said 0 tents. As in trouser tents. Trouser tents for Caprica lady. I can't remember what her name was. What was her name? Can't remember. Sure, it doesn't matter. Right. Can you guys... Are you guys going to kill that? Probably not. Are we in range of it at maximum firepower? No. Keep running then. And it's probably time to get the flak field up as well. Cool. Because it's gonna... That's gonna launch a salvo before we can kill it. One would imagine. Oh, we have definitely been made. Hey, look, penis is still going. Look, look at that. How? So there's currently a boarding party of 8 on board, and they have 100 Marines. Right, I cannot possibly let this thing leave this nebula. The moment that it does, everything's going to absolutely tear it apart with salvo after salvo. So all we can do now is try and deal with what's going after it, which is not great. You guys should be able to finish that off and then take out that. Yes. Right. Oh no, it's at 98. Okay. So, full offensive. Find the middle ship. I've definitely done this formation wrong. And then we cancel flak there. Cancel flak there. And focus fire on you. Should that plus the... Should put that thing on its ass. Should. Nope. Half of the missiles didn't even fucking impact. So we did get it. Cool. Keep moving. Normal rate. In fact, we might as well go defensive. Paint this for me. We might as well go offensive. Keep on doing your defensive. Oh no, it's not Von. It's me. I'm in charge of the flak field. Or is it Poise? No, it is Von. Right. Defensive. Flak fire on the right. Make sure everybody else cancels flak. That thing should be coming into range soon, and we'll have it painted as well. Yeah, you're not going to last very long against that fucking thing. Jesus. Keep repairing things. Why am I getting the option to repair Marines? Marines don't need repairing. I mean, thankfully, when you're in this nebula, this thing's accuracy will be absolutely garbage. So there's probably... And they wouldn't, like, destroy a vessel that had their own Cylons on board now. That would be just mean. Very, very mean. Oh, I let that slip through. Fuck. There isn't much left of it. There's only one ship, so we'll probably be better off doing what we're doing here. Although, if we can avoid having borders, we'll avoid having borders. Concentrate shots on that. Should take that out.
How am I supposed
the explosion.
to get these
there
fracking people to fracking Caprica with so many fracking toasters coming at me? Frack!
Cool. Frack indeed. Have you even fired yet? Cluster bombs. Cool, so you're not going to. Drop the flak field. Go for offensive focus fire. Do you need torpedoes? Probably. Let's recall these guys because they've used all of their munitions and they've been torn up pretty badly as well. See if you can take him out. That would be very helpful. He's their fastest thing. And then once you've taken that out, back home. These fighters are actually in a really good position. If they're clustered underneath, they'll start doing attack runs up and underneath. And up and underneath, oh no, the engineering section's on the front of that. Never mind. Never mind. Good. See you later. And they took that out in one fucking turn as well. Kaloo. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to recall everything. Absolutely everything. And then we're going to try and put ourselves between this nasty lot and all of the asteroidy goodness. Reinforcements are in 2 turns. We want to be ready for those. You I forgot about. Keep moving. Are your torpedoes ready yet? Oh, okay. Cool. Well done, everybody. You've used all the torpedoes. God, we started out with 100 as well. We've got none left. And we probably resupplied them a couple of times. Right, FTL in 1, reinforcements in 1. If we can get these guys back in the hangar bays this turn, we can jump out next before things start getting fucking nasty. Handsomely now, everybody. Handsomely now. Thing is, taking 3 Mercuries out and getting absolutely every single civilian that has joined us murdered is, on a scale of 1 to 10, is probably considered very unsuccessful. We're going to have to do... I can't risk losing any of our fighters they're probably going to make it in before we jump, but I can't risk it. And we've got a little time, but I know there's going to be a fucking salvo coming in any second. Come on, in. Here it comes, in. Come on, end the turn. Ah, fuck, we're taking damage. Try and pull one of those, and to the right. And we... No, it's, in some of the campaigns, there are those kind of beats, but they don't have any effect. Ooh, repair and resupply plus corrupted data. Tell me all about it. Come on, jump on. Jesus. Cool. Yeah, there's no, so that's jump 8. We've got 2. There's no espionage per se in this one. In the campaigns, there's story beats that are banging on about it and stuff. I mean, at this point, I don't think they know that the Cylons can, you know, look exactly human. I don't even know if they would be able to be at this point. I know the new Battlestar Galactica game has those beats within the campaign and fleet management, but that game looks like hot garbage. Well, and it doesn't look like hot garbage. Anybody go and watch the footage of it. It's just nowhere near this level of depth and strategy and tactics. Well, this is during the First Cylon War, I think. And then it's the, yeah, Second Cylon War is where they start putting out the very human-looking models. But then it may be well before that. So.
Down the hall. I need covering fire.
At least they've done a better job on the targeting lasers. They don't look. I mean, it's a nice light show, I guess. It could be worse. Could be worse. That's right. Get the fuck out of here. God, you were absolutely smushed. Cut in half. Again, because we've taken out all their fighter support, our fighters can just absolutely destroy. Ah, okay. Very good. But then that's the other thing as well, isn't it? It's like, this has all happened before, so there's me going, oh, the First Cylon War, but is it like the 56th? Or the 30th? Or the first? Razor, yeah. Yeah, that's before Adama captains the Galactica, I think, when he's an XO on another vessel. Oh, that's why they were able to keep the barrage going. They had a fucking Argos on our rear. Just. So yeah, we are able to equip our vessels with a nuclear payload, but they'll get one shot. And those torpedoes have done a lot of fucking work for us over the course of this campaign. They really have. I'm not worried. You guys are worried. We'll be fine. Second Cylon. Okay. Fair enough. Which one was I thinking of? Blood and Chrome? It's been a while since I watched any of the new stuff. Right, yeah.
It's going to be a fracking barrel chute here. Frack, this would have been easier by myself.
Right, enable resupply and repair, but Resupplies and repairs are offline. So I think resupplies are now down to the Colonial freighter because we lost that early and we haven't been given them. And I know repairs are down to having Sam on the Celestra alive. So yeah, no repairs for anybody, everybody. Excellent, excellent. All that salvage and fuck all to do with it. Brilliant. Oh, civilians evacuated. Great. Staging grounds. The Cylons are familiar with this territory. Great. Plating can be replaced. Wounds can be mended. As long as there is breath and Sam Agathon, there is hope. But, well, there's neither of those things then, is there? Cool. Right, well, let's stay as far away from him as possible and not get killed, everybody. I don't even know if we have to actually make jump 10 or if this is the last one.
Update engagement
I
orders
suppose we could have a look,
fleet.
couldn't we? Hades logo. No, we have to do this and the next one. Wait. Right. I have a tactic, everybody. Check this out. You know those civilians that we're supposed to be rescuing? Let's send the toasters on a merry dance. Because there's no way I can rescue this. So let's get it moving. Right, what are we looking like here? Pretty bad. Fucking hell. How have you done this, boys? You're barely scratched based on everything that we went through. I'm down to my last inch of fucking skin on my left and right, and Von's not far behind. Right, let's go full defensive, try and get what repairs in we can. Let's get as far away from those civilians as possible. Not bad for a little furball. There's only one left. Oh dear. Anything we could use here to hide behind? We could maybe get in on that nebula. Alright, what's the repair status looking like? Pretty good. Cool. The longer we can use these guys to give them the run around, the better. We're going to keep on adjusting its height. I'm going to try and keep it behind these and basically make them take a massive detour, which will hopefully burn some turns before we can leave. And they've launched fighters now, so they're fucked. How long till reinforcements? 3 times. Okay, time to launch. And let's see if we can get... Oh yeah, we haven't got... Let's see if we can get some lucky torpedo hits, everybody. With what torpedoes exactly, Captain? Yeah, right. Let's thrust over here then. Try and get along this outer line. Outer lane. Cool. Everything's in pretty good shape. Oh, did we lose? Yeah, we did. Right. This wing should be able to take that thing down, whatever it is, pretty quickly. Yeah, I think we finished. I think we finished doing that a while ago, to be honest, boys. Right. Cool. You've had it then. Keep going. The little penis ship that could. It's not just me, is it? Is it? It's very cock and balls. It's even got the fucking ridge on the head. Anyway, right. That's enough about penis ships. Let's see if we can take this guy out. That's going to mean that we've got no pressure on us from any of this lot. And if we can take it out before it makes us, none of this will be able to fire missiles at us until the reinforcements jump in. You can't fire munitions on that because we haven't made them yet. Are we in range? At maximum range? No. Yeah, carry on being defensive then. And I suppose we'd be silly not to get the old flak up as well. I know exactly where the reinforcements are coming. Here.
How am I supposed to get these fracking people to fracking Caprica?
Could you get a
with
different
so many
line,
fracking
Sam?
Toasters coming at me. Frack!
Yep. See? Oh, they've spawned outside the area. I hope you guys get the same fucking downturn on stats that I would get for doing that. Probably not. Fucking cheat CPU. Right, focus fire on that. Go to... Oh, we've made them. They've got a... Oh, no, we've almost made them a full defensive range, so I reckon they've probably made us as well. Let's keep the flak fire going with Von, because I reckon what have they got? They have got guided missiles. Well, at least we'll get to find out whether we've been made or not. And then we need to turn around and engage that. Fire munitions at this. Try and take it out as quickly as possible. Laser paint it also. Isn't it? It's on flak fire, so put her on defensive. Excellent flak firing, Von. Well done. Focus fired on that. Cool, right, so these are now spent plenty of time going after that. I don't think they'll make us, or, well, providing we don't get made, we won't have to deal with a lot of that. And take it, take it, take it, take it, take it. Good. Now these. Cancel that. You guys go after... Oh, here come the fighter support. Those look like they're going slow enough to be base stars, but they haven't launched any fighters yet. So I wonder if they are getting the negatives for being outside of the combat AO. You guys then... Fuck off. Let's send the fighters after their fighters. Let's send these guys over here to identify these, find out what they are. And I can be a little bit more informed on my choices. Or we just fucking concentrate on all of this. Fighters are going to be a problem. Okay, fine. I've convinced myself. Go after all of this. Fly towards it. Try not to get made, everybody. Let's go for normal. Excuse me? Where the... What? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, yeah, they're base stars then, probably. They're moving slow, and now they're launching fighters. Focus fire in on that. Give those some support. These guys go after this. You guys, you after this one. You after this one. The reason why I'm telling them to go after the capital ships and not support the fighters is these assault boats have a tendency of, once their target's killed, they don't then go on to engage something else, they return. So if I give them engagement orders on something that isn't likely to die, they'll stay out here and be useful-ish. Guys, go after that. Battlestars. Target this. Something else we could do as well, whilst I'm at it. You have to do it individually. Oh, I can't be asked. You can go into the individual turrets and give them orders on what to shoot at. Closest is usually enough, but if I tell the left and rights to go after squadrons, but you have to do that on everyone. Apparently it makes a difference. I don't know if it's a big enough difference to matter, but yeah, right. Cool, and then we should be able to put a fair amount of firepower on that and hopefully take that squadron out. Oh, cool, it's war drivers, that's good. Or, what is it? Oh, that's one last thing. Oh, they're not base stars. That's good. That's good news. Right, you guys go and paint. You guys go after that. No. Actually, yeah, go on. You guys go after that one. You paint this one. You paint this one. Fighters. Yeah, trounce that, and then they'll go on to shoot something else. And then we focus that one down. What have you got? Guided missiles. So we are going to need... about these already. We are going to need some flak up. So, one, that is your job. Go defensive. Flak up to the right. And then hopefully we can put a decent amount of firepower out whilst covering ourselves from the inevitable missile salvo that they're not going to bother firing. But, you know, typical. What the fuck are you lot doing? No, that's... the robot dog, that's right. That's Moffat. It's the robot dog, if I remember rightly. That's sad. Very sad. Yeah. I believe those are the... I believe that's correct. But again, even like Battlestar Galactica and Buck Rogers blend into fucking one from me. They're all a blur from my childhood. Childhood, yeah, probably. Oh, they were raiders. They weren't what I thought they were. Why are you firing pissy little salvos at me? Are you hitting each other, you idiots? What are you doing? Get in there, son. Oh, because you've got no target. What about you? Right. Select target. You guys. Right, you guys are fighting the good fight. Oh, it's a rat. I thought that was a bloody... thought that was something else. Right, you guys go after that. We haven't been made yet, which means that we don't need to worry about having missiles fired at us, which then means that we don't have to have flak up. So I can turn that off and put more firepower out there. But it's about now that they'll be like, oh no, we did have you made all along. We just haven't been firing missiles at you because you had your flak up, and what's the point? Pricks. We need to get a heavy turn on here because we do not want to be going out of operational range. And then... guys go after that. And either of you mark. You are still painting. Good. And then it doesn't matter about you. Cool. Good. Nice turn. Excellent work, everybody. Excellent. Execution. Right, so we haven't... Oh, fuck. Where did you come from? We haven't been made yet, but it's getting close. Right, we need to take that out. That's the last threat. And then our fighters have just got wave upon wave of Cylons to deal with. Oh, good. You go after this. Can you paint it? Can you paint it? Target's in range, for fuck's sake. Right, you go after that. You guys do that. Focus him down. If we can kill this before it gets in range, we're okay. You paint that. The rest of you go after this. And what we're going to do here, this may or may not work. All of these, because this is the closest, are going to be targeting this guy. If we recall him, they'll continue to focus fire on this guy, and these guys will just like drop in behind their tails and take them out quite quickly. That's the plan. Let's watch this squadron die.
This is what we do.
Okay, they made it, and they didn't take all that much damage either. So they can sit back and repair, which is good. You guys paint that. You haven't got any missiles left. Great. Are you going to fire? You all on aggressive? No. There we are. The new ones, I didn't want to like the new Battlestar Galactica, just like I didn't want to like the new Dune, because I'm massive fans of the originals. I really appreciate and like the originals. So, finish that guy up. For you, the war's pretty much over, so you can get back in as well. Cool. Let's deal with this one before it makes us. Come on, get that Battlestar artillery on it. Oh, more coming in. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, they're close enough to make us. Great. So that's going to be quite the salvo. I think the new one was good. The new one was good. Right, let's go. No. Are you almost dead? Almost. Torpedoes would have been fucking great about now. 3 turns to FTL. Yeah, as I said, I didn't want to like the new Dune, but then the other thing as well is I've always considered myself a Dune fan, and then someone pointed out to me, actually, no, you're not a Dune fan because you haven't read the books. So just because I haven't read the books, he's like, you're a Geiger fan. That's what, is it? No, it wasn't H.R. Geiger. Who was it? Lynch. I'm a David Lynch fan because that's his style of film, basically. I used to fucking love it as well. Yeah, you did say Geiger. Yeah, that was the aliens dude, wasn't it? What's this shit? You are so far out of the operational area, it is not funny. Cool, well, that's us, mate. They do look like they're getting punished for it, though, which is nice. I didn't expect the computer to do that. Right, so we need flak fields up that way. We need focus fire on these guys. We are 2 turns off of a jump. I need you guys to take that out, and then when you're finished... I wish you could stack orders. What I want these guys to do is kill this and then return. But they'll kill this, and then they'll go for something else. I mean, probably not going to kill it, but... Where are you? Okay, we took that guy out. Right, you need to get back in. That needs to go down. Good. And then recall. Oh, got him. Got him. Cool. Von's going down. Actually, it doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter if we've got the flak going on the other side to the one we're not using. Hang on. Fuck. Let's keep the flak field going that side. Concentrate all firepower on whatever the fuck these are coming through. Are these guys damaging us? Not really much. Be cool. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't dare. I don't dare. We need to go there, there. Cancel the flak. Set the flak off. Which way we're going? We're going that way. So it needs to be on the left. Hopefully it doesn't decimate our fighter squadrons, but we need to put something up against all of this hate that's coming through. And then this should give us our fighters the time to get on board. Please don't go into the flak. They didn't go into the flak. Cool. Stopped some of it. And then we simply leave. No advanced signal or FTL cooldown +2/+1 reinforcement fleets. Better the devil that we don't know, I say. Let's get the fuck out of here. Von's on our last legs. It's only got 100 points of hull damage left. Cool. Jump 10. It's only taken me 3 of the heaviest end DLC Battlestars to even fucking get close. Look at him go. Look at that penis go. That guy saved us. I'm telling you now. It split their fleet up enough. They couldn't concentrate their firepower on us, which was good. Next one of these is probably going to be Void War as well. There's been... I haven't even seen it yet, so I need to play through a couple of times to actually, hopefully, spawn it. But there are dual worlds, as in J-E-W-E-L, not as in Duel of Fates, dual worlds in Void War, which are supposed to be, what was the term? Like Eldar Exarch? No, not Exarch. Eldar X something planets. Where the Eldars are, like, gone native. I'm not that up to... I've seen it mentioned a couple of times in the Dark Eldar stuff. The Chukiri stuff. What are they called? Not Exarch worlds. Exarches are the fucking aspects of them. It's Eldar lore. Who fucking cares, really? But yeah, so there's like dual worlds. So yeah, high value, high reward. There's also some really nice equipment, armor, and weaponry added to the game as well, which should make, if I can get more of it, more builds viable. Like we had last time where we lived on a ship that was completely decompressed. They ride dinosaurs, that's right, but I can't remember what the planets are called. Exodites, thank you, boys. But, like, you're the same as me. It's like, yeah, I know all this lore, but I don't really care about the Eldar. Eldar lore's shit. I mean, it's actually pretty.
Solution updated. Target acquisition maintained.
This is what we do.
Oh, great. Look at that camera work. I wish it would hold the angles on the enemy and the player fighters more than it would, but more than it does. Yeah, well, I'm only one step removed from you. I'm gene stealer, gene cultist scum. All the gribbliness of gene stealers, but with the uniformity, kinda, of Imperial Guard and Space Marines. Well, Imperial Guard anyway. So yeah, this is the... I mean, I can do a build. I think I can take more than this in on this, so we could have taken 4 or 5 of these, but we've only taken 3 to keep our fleet score down. But even then, I say down, this is still a 10,000 point fleet. I don't even know where to start with doing an 8,000 point fleet. I mean, it always used to be. I mean, it shouldn't, not from what the lore is. Like, gene stealers, well, cultists are on the fucking smorgasbord just as much as anybody on the planet. Yeah, you used to be able to use them together, then they did a load of lore and you weren't, and now they've made it so that you can, so that they can sell more models to NID players, I would imagine. But yeah, the, you know, Tyranids are there to consume biomass. They don't care what form it's in, they'll just eat it. But as I said, yeah, there is a full-on campaign mode on this. My only concern with doing the full-on campaign mode is you'll all get ships. I'll be able to name officers and name the ships exactly what you want from them. But for me to be able to complete it in the most difficult setting, my tactics are this level of one-dimensional. But I suppose as long as you like watching it being played, then that's fine. +4 on FTL, no advanced signet information. Well, that doesn't care. A blind jump to test the resolution of Anabasis. I don't know what this means. It will take time to extend the red line far enough. So the red line is the calculation that we need to be able to do our jump. That's all part of the Dradus system. Okay, cool. So there's no civilians here to protect us. There's not really much in the ways of cover. There's a bit over here, but look at what happened to the last guy. Tiamat? Tiamat Tyranids. Yeah, I know the cults and the NIDs are synonymous, but when it comes to, you know, the actual NID invasion, they might as well just be the defenders. They do all that stuff to fuck their defenses up from the inside, but they're still gonna get consumed like everybody else. So, but you know, as you say, there is an element that they would work together under the hive mind. Oh, hive fleet. What is that? Is that? I think that's Chris's. I think that's Chris's Minotaur from the last run. That, I mean, looks accurate, doesn't it? Looks accurate. Right, so our last jump is Caprica. Tits and red dresses, everybody. Well done. Just got to get there. So 19 turns we have to survive. Now I don't care if we leave the fighter support behind. But I think we need to send it out early to try and do what it can. Or do we hold it back and defend the fleet? Oh, the indecisions. Right, we're going to go and try and grab some asteroids as a bit of cover. Kind of hoping that all of that was coming after us would have been base stars, but they are moving way too fast for base stars. Is that another... Hang on, let's have a look. That's another... Oh, adamant wreckage, that one. What's... Oh, it does say adamant. My ship identification, right? That looks too thick for an adamant. Is it not going to say? Oh, come on. Tell the good people at home what this is. Yeah, that's an advancement in the story then that I haven't really seen. So, but it makes sense with what the NIDs are. They're evolving to and adapting to what they are feeding on. I'd love a good NID game. This is why I'm very hopeful for Warhammer 40k Total War and Gene Stealer Cult / NIDs. I'm going to love doing a playthrough of that. But they're probably not going to be out until Total War Warhammer 40k 3, if the old world stuff is anything to go by. I wouldn't have thought. Right, let's launch these fighter squadrons and see how bad a state of disrepair we're in, because some of them got absolutely chewed on earlier. They've repaired quite nicely. Good. Good, good, good. Cool. Now if we can just... How long we got? 2 turns till reinforcements. So let's keep this... Let's keep our fighters with our cap ships. Because if the reinforcements are coming in 2 turns, if they're close, I want to take said reinforcements out now. Thing is, though, you got to stay. Everyone's got to stay tuned in now. Will Von make it? I know that's what you're all asking. It'll be surprising if she does. Ooh. Where are you getting that lore from? Is that from the codex, is it, Poised? Or is that from audio drama? The thing is, I get a lot of my stuff from audio dramas and the various books. But even I'm guilty of rereading some of the older books. That's a lot of torpedoes. Fuck. So here's the problem with torpedoes, and I swear the CPU does it on purpose. It is because I've left those fighters out. They're on defensive maneuvers, and because they've seen torpedoes coming in, those defensive maneuvers include going after the torpedoes, which now means that they're all out of formation, which is really fucking annoying. I need you to kill these. If I'd have just put them in defend location, we might have been alright there, but now we're going to get fucking shafted from behind. Moved there. Take boost off. Into defensive. Flat up on the right. Hopefully this doesn't destroy that guy, but it probably will. Oh no, he's flown around it, look! Would you look at that? Flew around it. Cool. Try and grab these asteroids and smooth past them as slowly as possible, because although flak fire is a good deterrent if you've got it at a good level, nothing gets through solid fucking rock in this game. Does really cut down my angles of attack though. Right, so we have been made, I think. I was tangling with anything. Right, not a great matchup to send fighters after the Crastuses, but they do have its rear, and this thing only fires side and below. Ooh, that's gonna be tight! It's like fucking Starship Troopers, isn't it? 5 meters from object. 2 meters from object. Clear. Right, fight the good fight on these fighters. We have been made. These are nukes. Brilliant. Brilliant. Right, if we can take this fighter support out, problem is they're going to get supported by this. I don't care if our fighters get chewed apart. We're not here to rescue fighters. If they have to die in glorious combat, happy days. It's just random and light indeed. I mean, I don't want to lose the fighters, but I will if I have to. Shit. Big old fucking dog ball there, or moth ball, dog ball, something ball. It's a ball, and there's fighters involved. And they've got Ceres' support, which is not great. I kind of want them done with all of this before the nukes come in. Can you get that? Defend at location. There. Might do it. Now, the cool thing with this is if we can destroy this nuke with fighters, it won't count as hitting, so its nuclear payload doesn't go off, so it won't like destroy all the fighters that are going after it, which would be lovely. It'll just wink out. It'll just wink out because, yeah, they'll just shoot it. They'll just shoot it down. Why aren't you shooting it down? Please shoot it down. Right, slow the fuck down, please. I know exactly what's going to happen. This thing's going to pursue that. It's going to hit the fucking asteroid and absolutely vaporize it. Most likely. Right, I think you guys might have done enough. Back to here. Chase them off. 11 turns. Come on, wink it out. Fucking kill it. Nope. Lost interest. Cool. Can somebody destroy these nukes, please? I don't want to... Because although they're impacting on our flak fire, I think they're still doing a little bit of damage. Oh, what's here now? Oh, right into an asteroid field. Shit. I mean, I could tell that previously. Right, we're going to have to make the bounce to this one now, because that is not giving us the cover we need anymore. Defend at location. Can you reach that? I hope they're fast enough to reach that. Maybe. What about you? Do you want to get that one? Any fucking danger, mate? Right, it is saying that it's going after that one. Bloody three-dimensional space bastard. Yeah, that should be okay. Go, 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 go. Shoot it down, shoot it down.
Come on, come on, come
Oh,
on.
good, it hit the rock. Perfect. And then that guy got that one. Perfect. Cool. Nope, can't do that then because there's rocks in the way. Oh, good, good. Right, focus on you. Right. You guys need to try and take a little bit of pressure off of the cap ships by putting some damage on that guy. We have no torpedoes left, so that's not going to be a thing. Careful of the rocks, people! Careful of the rocks! Look at these maneuvers. Now, if they're firing nukes at us, that means we have been made, because nukes are required targeting. 8 turns. That's a lot of shit coming in. Right. Standard plays. Vaughn, you stay on defensive. Me and Poise go offensive. And cancel our flak on defensive so she doesn't die. Repair your hangar, Vaughn. flak there. Okay. Anybody else damaged? Hangar. And that's good. So as our hangar takes damage, it affects the what's called the CAG in this game, which is your talkie-talks. Your talkie-talks to your fighter pilots. And as long as your CAG is high level and operational, they are much more evasive and cool and do all sorts. Half expecting the beach ball of death to come up then. Right. 7 turns until we can go. 8 turns until reinforcements. So what's on the board now is everything that's left for us to deal with, potentially. Let's get behind this rock. We want to slow the pace as much as fucking possible here. Right, she down. Go for that one. Good. Fighters. Look at this sneaky prick down here, look. Paint you. Now's the time to fire those. He will maneuver around that. We need to kill that one then in that case. Focus that guy down. This is something that I really enjoy about. Like, look at all this fucking space debris. And that'll stay for the entirety of the battle. So as we jump out, you can still see all the fucking wreckage. And it's glorious. Absolutely glorious. Right, slow the fuck down and stay on this fucking asteroid. That way we can avoid at least some of the firepower coming in. Because we don't need to win here. We just need to survive 6 more turns, and I'd like to try and keep Fawn alive, as I'll only get complaints if I don't. Right, you guys carry on doing what you're doing. Yep. And then you guys, you haven't got line of sight on that, so go after him now. Cool.
Optimizing firing solution.
We're gonna hammer the frackers so they can't get back up.
Good. He had to turn, and he got chewed up by something or other. Which is nice. We keep maneuvering and trying to keep the vast majority of their fleet between us and a fucking space rock. Ooh, what are you? Raider Squadron. Cool. Okay. Keep attacking that. Let's send you back. You and you go for this guy. I don't want him getting too close. And you guys go for this. Any more damage cropping up? No. Yes. And so our right shot on all vessels, so they are literally down to our juicy hull now on everybody. So let's keep them away. Yay, asteroids! I hope they don't put enough firepower into this asteroid to fucking absolutely destroy it. That would break my heart. Just in case if anyone was wondering about the fighter pilots, are we going to wait for them? No. We're like, Caprica's literally over there. I'm sure they can fly back in their own time. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Good. We still want to keep the flak field up, though. So still things coming in at weird angles. You guys are going after that one. What are you doing with your painting abilities? Go for him and fire. That's a bit of a waste. Go for... actually, it ensures he dies. Will do. Well, to be honest with you, I mean, I'm not going to say anything yet, but this will be the most comfortable victory I've had on this, and even then we are fucking skin of our teething it right here, and there's no guarantee. So, yeah, a lot of fun. Where's... we just lose... oh no, they've gone off for that guy. Okay, fine. Yeah, kill him. That's good. You repairing what needs to be repaired? Yes. What I would normally like to do in this situation now is rotate our ship to somewhere that's armored. But as you can tell, there's not a lot of places that have got much armor left. The last place we will only be giving away is our rear, because if they hit our navigation, our maneuvering's gone. Shot to shit, and then we are proper fucked. We might be able to trim him off of this force. And they're getting all confused by the asteroid, which is good. Cool. Let's go after that. Ooh. You... he is doing a lot of damage. Yeah, proper fucked. Right. I know I said that I didn't want to do this, but we're almost out. If I put the turn in, try and angle some of this armor. Have you lost your top armor? Is that the problem? No, you've only lost your right. Okay. Spin to win. We're going to take some... we're going to eat missile damage anyway. Blackfire everybody on the right. So when we spin round, then everybody back to base if you can make it. Last one home's a rotten egg. I'm not waiting though. Not this time. Not this time. Oh God. No, not the pseudo rotten crotch. Right, that angles where we have armor towards them. Ish. Full defensive systems. Cool. So all we need to do is just survive this round of combat and then we can jump. It's a lot of firepower coming in. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh. FTL drive's ready, get the fuck out of here! I don't care if there's an active squadron, let's get back to Caprica, I want tea and biscuits now. I mean, it's still not guaranteed.
I don't care where.
Come on, jump, 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 jump! Oh. Close one.
Fire control is warmed up and preparing solution.
We did it! Well done, everybody. Well done, Poise. Well done, Von. The Valkyrie and the Prometheus made it. Yes, I know they're not your individual ship names, but... and so did whatever mine was called, the Swahili or what have you. But yeah, this mode for me is absolutely fucking peak in that, you know, insurmountable odds, you know, various RNG within the game of like, you know, just base stars dropping on top of you, and being able to experiment with different fleet compositions and see how well you can do. this doesn't seem like the kind of game that I'll be able to find a system where we're getting to the end, we're in great condition and we're destroying everything. There's just too much. It's just too much. I'm doing too much damage over too much time. I need a shield system to be able to take the piss out of a game like this. I was looking at some of the other campaigns as well, and although I like the campaign where you've got a proper system map and you get to operate within Helios, within the Helios system, which is a quandary star system, but 4 stars orbiting, and then the various planets like Sagittarius, Caprica, Virgon, and so on. I like that mode, but it's not the greatest as far as management. There is one that's kind of like, I liken it to the endless mode in Hyperbullet, in that it's a little bit more simple, but just as in-depth. A little bit more combat orientated. Oh, what a great shot! There we go. We made it, everybody, but at what cost to civilian lives? At what cost? I mean, to be fair, hardly any of them actually made it into our fleet. Most of them were just a fucking distraction. Oh yeah, just jump in several Argons right at the end. Yeah, cheers. You don't have to do this. Look at that. That's fun in the middle of flame. It was touch and go, Von. I thought you might not make it for a minute there. As is apparently the style. But yeah, I can do all of this manually. I can press the escape button and just watch it all play out in front of me, which I'll do. I think the cinematic camera, for the most part, does a better job. There we go. There's that asteroid putting in fucking work for us. I mean, you are a little bit on fire and there's quite a lot of holes in you, Von, but for the most part, I think you are still alive. You definitely jumped out of there, but I don't think even... We'd probably be better off reconstructing Von, the Valkyrie 2, than repairing what's left of the Valkyrie 1. That's the other thing as well, is that asteroid really fucked with their pathing. I mean, you know, I've seen games that would do it worse, where they just fucking plow into it. Yeah, see? All your fucking fleet, what are you going to do with it? Fucking nothing. Are these mine? Yeah, they might have been a bit... I'm sure we got the fighters out of there. I'm sure we did. Might not have. I guess we'll find out in a minute. But again, and it's another thing with this kind of mode in these sort of games, is it allows you to play around with everything in extreme scenarios, and that's where you find out what's good and what's bad. Hey, look, there we are, look.
Oh. For those who made it, at least. Lachesis owes Chrome for what it did.
And that's a nice touch, that it actually shows your fleet in the formation that you jumped out in as well. There we go, mission successful. Congratulations, everybody. We lost every single civilian. Every single civilian that we possibly could. That's not a bad score, though. That's the highest I've seen. Salvage preserved, hull preserved, confirmed kills 55, fleet point difficulty times 598. So because we kept our fleet score down reasonably low, like, I think my highest score has only ever been in the hundreds of thousands. So to be in the millions, that's... I don't know, that doesn't seem right. Mission complete bonus. Times 4. Oh, right, so you get a ×4 at the end. So you get a ×1 for every successful jump, plus points for confirmed kills. So this tells you everything that you need to know. It's better to preserve salvage or gain salvage and keep your hull up. So it doesn't matter about losing armor than it is to get kills. I don't know why we're getting a 598 times difficulty on that. Maybe you're supposed to play with a lot more than I did. Cool. Well done, everybody, and Von survived. And on that bombshell, it is a little early, but we shall indeed end Operation Anabasis there. This has been the fantastic Battlestar Galactica Deadlock in the Anabasis mode, running on my PC. Unfortunately, you can't get this game anymore because it's been delisted now. I do believe there are plenty of sites out there where you could get hold of it. This one is worth getting hold of. This is easily the best. I know there's not many out there, but easily the best Battlestar Galactica game there is, and one of the best systems and one of my favorite tactics and strategy games of probably all time. Other than that, I have been Silver Tongue Devil. Good night.